My name is Davon.
I'm LaTonya's one, and this is Acknowledge the Hero. What happened?
It was an inside thing in my head. I can't keep it myself.
Inside.
Yeah.
One-on-one.
Inside. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Word.
Yeah, so what's up?
The rent.
Nothing going on but the rent.
When you get older, you gotta start answering questions like that. How's things going? I can't call it nothing but the
Rent.
just work rent into any conversation.
That's always related.
How's the weather? I don't know, man. Rent.
I don't even know what that
Temperature's high. Just like my brain.
ridiculous. Yeah, especially talking about LA. But yeah, I don't know. Lil Wayne's on the TV.
Yeah.
I've been watching a lot of stuff. I mean, not like
I've been
I've
watching
seen it before.
Lil Wayne interviews for at least 3 days straight.
Yeah, and you know, by proxy, I've been watching Lil Wayne interviews for 3 days straight.
Sure didn't watch TV though, but I guess that's not.
That's why, yeah. But yeah, he's the GOAT.
I told y'all that. What episode is this? 28. I told y'all on 3. I told you on episode 3 probably. But go ahead.
Episode 3?
Yeah.
It's like 50 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I think it was, I mean you did, but I don't think it was episode 3. Anyway, I want to jump right into it.
Okay.
We've been kind of that.
Literally.
I guess.
If she was gay.
Okay.
And Younger May.
Got it.
Porn. You know what Younger May is?
Nah.
Ooh.
Ooh, you never heard that song? She shoot porn now.
Lesbian porn.
Ooh.
For real?
Yeah, she
Dang.
gonna make the actor say that.
Ooh.
Gotta check it out just because I'm interested in her career.
Huh?
Make sure she's doing good.
Yeah, check that out. It's on Pornhub.
Support
Premium.
Never mind.
Bro, how many people you think signed up for Pornhub Premium?
Just for her?
No.
Oh.
Fuck no. Just in general. Because what do you need the premium for? Like what?
Like 10,000. It's all the same dude.
You said, hold up, what?
10,000 people?
You think 10? Nah, it's more. How many people you think on Pornhub every day in total?
Billion.
That shit global. Like,
Pornhub is global.
yeah, that shit got every type of porn you can think of. Any type of, that shit is like.
You don't think other countries have a better porn site that they would go to over Pornhub?
It's just Pornhub.
It's very American to think.
Have you been on Pornhub before?
No.
You been on Pornhub before? Obviously.
Sure.
But you can tell
I love
Pornhub
it.
is global, right? Like, it's not just American.
They got the little languages.
Yeah, it's like, it's way,
The flags. Or so I hear.
it's way deeper than rap. It's deeper than porn.
Oh yeah, I don't know, so I'll just take y'all word for it.
But my point was, why you need to sign up for a premium account if it's so much free porn already on the site?
Got specific tastes.
True.
Like I need what I need.
But it's
You
already
could find
free.
it. You could probably find it.
If you dig deep enough. I know we talking about porn and we keep dropping these weird puns
This
like
is
that.
totally not, you know, when I said let's get right into it, this wasn't what I was talking about. Just a disclaimer.
You know, sometimes I always want to know that. What's the point of a premium account?
What's the point of the premium account on any site? It's always something. It
No
might not always
ads.
be worth it, huh?
It's probably no ads.
Like no ads,
Oh,
but how
yeah.
many ads pop up on Pornhub?
You like just about to get off and then an ad come up.
Nah, Pornhub ain't like that. That ain't fucked
It's
up.
not.
Nah, and Pornhub ads are freaky. It be other porn and within the porn. It's never like Chef Boyardee commercials and
That's
shit.
smart.
That'd be funny.
Why don't people who don't want see porn? The industry is dirty. As much as Pornhub make, you would think it'd have a million advertisers from like.
Like just dying to get on.
Yeah, all they got is Trojan.
Or the dumb random joint would be like some Asian anime cartoon looking girl just bouncing up and down.
Yeah, that was it. I told you it's porn for everybody. You don't even need the premium to get that.
To get off.
Nope. If our ancestors had Pornhub, they'd like, instead of just whack ass Playboy magazines. Jesus Christ.
What do you think we did before, like, publications and stuff like that? Like, how did men get off?
Dumb
like
little paintings.
cavemen or something, huh?
Dumb little paintings.
Yeah, yeah.
Stick figures.
Petroglyphs.
It's no, oh, Jesus Christ. If that's what, you might as well just use your imagination. You don't even need the drawing.
Or maybe they just wasn't even thinking about sex for pleasure.
Probably not. It's probably too busy surviving.
No, everyone always thinks of sex as pleasure. Once you have sex, it's hard to not think of it as pleasure. Like even a caveman, like even animals, fuck.
If every day is a
they
fight
say
for
dolphins
survival.
is the only animals that fuck for pleasure.
How
How
do
they
they
know
know
that?
that?
I don't know. But
That's some weird shit that a human would know.
because they try to
I
rape
felt
you.
love when I raped the dolphin and shit.
No, when the dolphin try to rape you, that's
Oh yeah. That's worse.
that's how they knew.
You get raped by a dolphin?
Yeah, they say it's very
Not
common.
like this.
They say
It's
very
common to get raped by a dolphin?
Or that a dolphin tries to rape you.
And that's why all these animals are dying out now.
Is that the second time you said that? I don't
Yeah.
understand where you're getting this from. Like, what information do you have?
Nigga, you living in the world, you see global warming going on, you don't hear all these animals. I talked about this already, I'm not gonna get into it. If they didn't look it up the first time, I'm not gonna do it again.
Okay.
But let's get into it.
Okay. Nicki or Cardi?
As in,
Just that. Nicki or Cardi?
like, who I would.
Nicki or Cardi?
I'm not falling into this trap.
What trap? Why is it a trap?
You can answer that, I can't answer that. Me answering that is like, you male piece of shit. Why you always gotta pin women against each other?
I asked a question.
Yeah,
It's
that's
all-
how it
they
always
already-
is.
They already pinned against each other. The record labels did it.
I like them both. I mean, I know Nicki Minaj longer. It's the PC answer. I like them both. Obviously, Nicki Minaj is like a legend, so how can't you like Nicki Minaj?
She a legend.
Absolutely. Yeah. She's like the biggest female rapper of all time. Period.
True. I'm running, the female rappers in my head. Guess
There's no
that's
other
true.
one. I mean, you could say Lil' Kim, but Lil' Kim is more of I don't know. Lil' Kim had to crawl for Nicki to walk. Like,
True. Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
like you needed Lil' Kim to have a Nicki Minaj, but Nicki Minaj took that shit to a whole nother thing. like a whole nother thing. And she was the resurgence of women rappers.
Resurgence.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. I don't know. I asked you that because it would be a hard question for me to answer. So, I thought I'd ask.
Who you like more, Tony?
Who do I like more?
Mm-hmm.
Like music?
Yeah. Or to sleep with. Whatever.
What?
I was like, what other one was it?
What else could it be?
Music? Probably Nicki.
She got more music.
Yeah, that's automatic.
Cardi B album is great though. It's a great album.
The
It's a
thing
good album.
is,
I wouldn't say great. It's a good album.
yeah, the thing
Pushing it.
is,
Terrible.
I don't know, like Nicki Minaj just gets it. She's on a different level in her career where, like, I don't know, she just gets it. I feel like Cardi B is just so damn endearing. Like, if she wasn't so endearing, I don't even really think we would be having these conversations yet, at least.
No. Not serious.
I don't know, like, it's weird. Like, they're in two different, like, levels.
Fuck that. Who gotta go? Who's dying? Who's taking this shit over? Cause we
Who's
can't
dying?
have this shit much longer.
Nicki already did it. So
All
she
this
could go.
pussyfooting around. I don't know if I don't like you. You said you love me, but you don't like me. Oh.
The Zane Lowe interview, were you kind of surprised to see her so, I don't know, affected or, I don't know how to put it.
No. I wasn't surprised because I called this on episode
You gonna say
4.
everything. You making up shit.
I said that. I said, if I was Nicki Minaj, I would feel threatened by Cardi B right now. Did I not say that?
You did say that.
I don't know what episode it was, but it was early.
Yeah.
Because we're only on, 28, you said?
Yeah.
I said that. Now she does the interview today talking about, oh, I felt hurt that, it's a bunch she said in the interview, but this is one of the pieces that she was hurt that, basically she never seen Cardi B show love until her recent interview Cardi did last week. And she thought that was kind of disrespectful. But Cardi always showed love to Nicki.
Did she?
Not always, like, she posts photos with captions with Nicki Minaj lyrics that showing love. Earlier interviews, you know, Nicki Minaj is a legend. I've seen interviews where Cardi B said that.
So why do you think Nicki Minaj feels like that? Like,
Here's the other, this is the kicker. I think a lot of things have to be said that can be said on either side. Like, they gotta, at the end of the day, they gotta kind of play it PC. As real as we think these people are, it's a certain level they can only get to. They ain't Jim Carrey real yet.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Basically, she could say, like, she feels hurt or blah, blah, blah. Or Cardi B show love. But it's a backhanded love in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but Nicki can't say that. Cardi B can't say that. Like, she could say, I don't know, I feel like she hasn't been showing me love. Like, but knowing damn well, if Nicki Minaj in touch with social media, she know that Cardi B been in interviews and said Nicki Minaj, a legend, has been having Instagram captions with Nicki Minaj lyrics.
True.
But it's something, though, that made her say that. Like, and I think it's the motorsport thing.
Oh, right. Okay.
That she later got to, that she tweeted after the
Tell our
interview.
listeners and Tony.
Because the list, oh, okay. Oh, what you was about to say?
I was gonna say, tell them what happened, just in case they not, you know.
So you know the motorsport song with both of them on it. Yeah.
Sport.
Never played a sport.
Yes, that amazing record.
Yeah.
It's just so good
Yeah.
that I just love listening to it over and over again.
Exactly. Same.
Trip. Okay, so Nicki Minaj said the song started out with her and Quavo. Like, Quavo played the song for her, and Nicki was like, let me get on this one, boom. Later on, Quavo hits Nicki and said, I want to put the Migos on it, the rest of the Migos, and Cardi on it. Nicki was like, that's cool. But now that I think about it, the story sounded kind of weird, because how could she shout out Cardi before she knew Cardi was on the song? You know.
Right.
Anyway, but let's just go along with that now. Let's not even get into that yet. Put that on the side. So Nicki wrote a verse. In the Nicki verse, she say, so Cardi came out and said that Nicki changed her verse. Like, remember when Motorsport, I don't know if you was into it, but when Motorsport came out, Cardi said, that ain't the verse I heard Nicki spit. Like, Nicki heard the Cardi verse and went back and redid her verse.
Oh.
Nicki says, her verse went, in the song, the one that's on the radio now, she says, if Quavo's the QB, I'm Nick Lombardi. Something like that. The previous one, she said, what's something like, bad bitch link, when bad bitch link and rip the party, if Cardi's the QB, I'm Nick Lombardi. Like, basically shouting her out. Like, when two bad bitches link, we rip the party. If Cardi is motherfucking the QB, yeah. To me, I thought it was a shout out. Like, yeah, even though.
Look, Nick Lombardi is a coach.
Yeah.
Right?
How was that?
Right.
How was that?
I gotta let me finish first.
Okay.
You gotta let me finish. Okay, so Nicki says Cardi told Atlantic, that's Cardi's record label, that Nicki needed to change the verse, or basically I don't feel comfortable with her saying that. Basically change it up or there's gonna be problems. I'm not gonna be on the song or some shit. I don't know. But back to that. Do you think that was a diss? If when bad bitches link, we rip the party of Nick. If Cardi's the QB, I'm Nick Lombardi. Come on, really?
Tony answer.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think I don't think it's like hyping her up or anything.
I think
she
it
the
is.
coach?
Tom Brady's a QB.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
but I feel like it's still putting her beneath her.
Yeah.
Like,
She is. If Hov say that, if Hov's in, oh, go ahead. I don't want to go off here.
You know, you can say that.
If Hov's in a song with Wayne or Drake, Hov always do the same thing. If I'm Jordan, you Kobe.
That don't mean it's not petty.
But it
Jordan
means-
and Kobe
it means-
is not the, well, yeah, I guess it's the petty.
It's the same. It's not like it's implying that I'm on a higher level, but
But you still killing it.
you killing it.
No,
What the fuck she supposed to
She's
say? Nicki
surviving.
would be the coach, right? Nicki's been in it for
The
20
coach,
years.
Though, like that's like, what's the difference between that and all these bitches is my sons? Like,
Because Cardi's the
raise
QB.
You raise up your.
Cardi's killing it, right? Cardi's not killing it. Tom Brady doesn't kill it.
Unnamed QB. She ain't say Tom Brady though.
But I'm just saying, y'all acting like she said, if Cardi's the punter, I'm looking like, she ain't say nothing like that. She said the QB.
Cardi's on the bench.
If Cardi's on the bench, I'm like, she ain't say that. She just, and you gotta listen to the line before. When bad bitches link, we rip the party.
Yeah, I get it, but the whole thing is, it's like
That's like a shout out. If Nicki
it's
said,
like,
come on,
it's
bro.
like a very nice backhanded compliment.
No, I can see that. You're right.
I just feel like if people are comparing them, put them on the same level by her saying like, I'm the coach and you the player, I think that's still like, I don't think it was like malicious, but I do think it's like, let me, I don't know, establish my like, I don't know, superiority, but still
This is hip hop.
pick you up a little bit.
That's what happens, right? I could probably, if I sat down, I could probably think of a trillion songs where a higher plateau rapper's on a song for lower plateau rapper. Not saying that they're like that far apart, but and they say some line like that.
That don't make it endearing.
But it hasn't been taken as a diss either. Like,
I think it's one of those
like
things, like, okay, so, like, you know, think of, like, Kanye, Jay-Z, Kanye, say, my big brother is the, but you can tell that he fucking feels a certain way, or some, like, what song was he saying, like, basically, I used to be the little brother, but now I'm killing, I don't know, killing shit, possibly.
but he know he
harder
the
than
little
you.
brother though, when Jay-Z come around, right? That's the understanding from every side.
I think it was, but I think he wanted the narrative to change.
Yeah, that's all. That's why I'm glad I don't have siblings. Nigga, you little bro. What the fuck you want? I'm gonna be Jay-Z forever. She's gonna be Nicki Minaj forever.
Even if I don't know, Cardi B surpassed Nicki Minaj, she would still be the little sister. Or the
How old are they?
Oh,
That's a good question, right?
no,
No.
I don't think that.
She's never gonna pass Nicki Minaj though.
And why say this?
It's because Nicki Minaj, she's already too much of a. I know this sounds stupid, but I don't want to like downplay Cardi B's career or anything like that, because this is gonna sound bad. But I don't think Cardi's gonna do nearly as much for hip hop as Nicki Minaj has done. And that's just my opinion. I could be totally wrong.
No,
I could be totally wrong. 10 years can go down the line and Cardi B could be the greatest. Cardi B could be the greatest female rapper of all time, or just rapper.
I look at Cardi B as like a hometown hero, and Nicki Minaj is like Batman.
And we don't look at Cardi for lyrics. Period. Like, we don't even think of her like a rapper. Like, when you talk about Cardi B, you don't talk about rapping. You talk about Cardi B.
Like her personality.
Yeah, like we don't. Nicki Minaj, you talk about, is she spitting though? Did she kill it? Does Cardi B have a monster verse? Do you think Cardi B is capable of making a monster verse?
I think she's capable, but then we go down the.
What you seen that make you think she capable of making a monster verse?
I mean, you mean writing it herself? Maybe not.
No, I mean hearing it. I don't give a fuck who write it.
I mean, if she get a good enough writer, I don't see why she wouldn't be able to do that.
I'm just saying, monster verse is like, it's one of the greatest hip hop verses of all time. It's like, it's just one of the greatest hip hop verses of all time. Like, she can't shake the stigma of a Monsterverse. The Monsterverse is so good, it changed the narrative on, oh shit, she can really go. She rapped better than Jay-Z and Kanye on a song with Jay-Z and Kanye. Cardi B's never gonna out-rap Jay-Z on a song, or Kanye, ever.
True.
Y'all don't see that. I know y'all can't see that. Like, she haven't shown me anything of that. And I love Cardi B, but back to the story. So, another reason, that's another reason, this is the only thing I didn't agree with the Nicki Minaj thing when she said, you should be honored. I didn't like it, but I liked it.
I know.
Because I'm an asshole. But she was like, basically, bitch, you should be thanking me. You want to, like, she said,
run into your fucking record label and telling them that.
She said, nigga, you should be thankful to be on a song with a nigga, like, to be on a song with Nicki Minaj. You know how many girls dream of being on a song with Nicki Minaj?
But she keeps selling her at every turn.
Okay, go ahead.
I mean, all I was going to say is, like, I get it. She is in that position to do that, but it don't make it cool for her to sun her at every turn.
She not.
She is saying you should, like, speaking to Cardi B.
She said that in response to, y'all left me out to dry. Because she's saying, Cardi, the first interview you do after Motorsport comes out and say, that's not the verse I heard Nicki Minaj do. That's not the original verse. And you left out the fact that you told your record label to tell me to change my verse.
What if that was a lie? What if the record label was doing... Sorry,
I totally believe that. I totally believe that. But you don't think Cardi didn't know?
Didn't know what?
That the record label told Nicki Minaj to change that verse?
I don't know.
When she did the interview right after and they were asking about it, why wasn't in the video? Or why blah blah blah? You know, I don't know. It's the quietest we ever seen Cardi B in an interview ever. Ever. Like somebody was over her shoulder like, don't say that. And I can see why Nicki Minaj be like, oh shit, y'all really trying to get me the fuck out of here. Like, y'all painting a bad narrative of me. And then call Quavo and say, like, Quavo, why you ain't tell them the truth? Why you not even tell them, or just say like, nah, that's not what happened. I ain't gonna tell you what happened, but the story I got, that's not what happened. So leave Nicki alone in a way. That didn't happen.
Leave Nicki alone.
This nigga told Nicki, if you was my girl, I'd say something.
He don't.
Hashtag me too. I don't know.
What?
At first, we talked about this earlier. When he said that at first, I always get all the Migos mixed up. So I thought he was talking about Offset. Like, you know, I had to stick up for my girl Cardi because that's my girlfriend and I didn't stick up for you. But with that being Quavo, that's totally hashtag me too.
That's me too. And she's older than him.
Yeah.
That's the part I'm surprised get brushed under the rug the today. That's kind of fucked up.
I feel like I need more context.
To flip it, Quavo probably like, look, this is business. I ain't your man. I ain't really your friend.
Yeah.
We did some songs. Cardi is basically family.
Yeah.
I'm not saying nothing.
I know what you want me to
I can understand it from that perspective.
Yeah.
But the way Nicki Minaj put it, it's kind of weird. So, in her new song she drops today, you heard Nicki Minaj's new songs? She's taking shots at her. Grimmy, Cardi, and they good records. Society. She's talking about y'all paying me out. Y'all need rappers like me to paint as the bad guy on her Scarface shit.
Interesting.
And then, the funny part is, the whole year, we're like, they're both like, no, I ain't got no beef. No, I ain't got no beef. Nah, what's up, this?
Now it's beef.
Now it's beef. They was throwing shots all year. Now, like, and try to make the public out to be the public and men.
See what y'all doing though?
Why y'all keep pinning
The
two
media,
women
the
together?
media, fake
Women
media.
against each other. And you know what I seen today?
What?
I seen more women on social media picking them apart and choosing than I've seen men. And I don't know what that means.
Really been on social media.
That's how it goes.
That's how it goes.
Fuck you.
They're like, nah, I'm with. oh, those two Nicki records was trash. I'm going back to listen to Cardi. No, you're not. You're not just about to throw on Cardi.
Can we not coexist?
Obviously not.
Would we have liked Cardi B and Nicki Minaj on Motorsport?
Yeah. I think if they were in the
missed
video
out.
together. Yeah, I think they were in the video together. And what she said also about that, like, I don't think she had to expose that. She used my hairdresser now.
Right. That was petty.
But, like, her hairdresser couldn't, I guess, was scheduling issues and she couldn't make it. Nicki
Or yeah, guess
couldn't make it do the video because her hair artist was busy. So she had to shoot by herself. I guess that's
Oh
understandable.
shit, I forgot about that.
What? They wasn't in the video together.
Yeah.
That could have been a real big moment. That would I even think that them not being on the same page, or even the image of it not looking like they're on the same page, took the steam from the record. Like, I think that we seen it as fake, like a media ploy. Like, y'all don't even like each other, but they could have squashed all that.
Because they weren't in the same. They weren't in the scenes together for the video.
But even before that, before the video dropped, just the song, it sounded like, somebody heard something, throw you on there. She sending shots at her in her own song. Watch your man, then you should watch your mouth. Like, I don't know.
Are we ever gonna get a camaraderie between the two?
I think
Not long as they're signed to men.
So you admit that it's men's fault.
No, because yeah and nay, because the person who runs Atlantic Records is a female.
Mm.
So, and I think Atlantic Records wants Cardi in that Nicki spot. I think Cardi kind of pumped the brakes on it by getting pregnant, but that's gonna be a momentum stop. I don't give a fuck if she said she want to come back after a month. To do what?
I mean, but a lot of celebrities, I don't know how, but a lot of celebrities do that.
I haven't seen a female rapper do it yet.
Yeah, I mean, it hasn't been that.
In my course, no, it's been female rappers who drop babe. We just seen Roxanne Shante.
I didn't even know who that was before that came out.
Like the first female rapper and shit. As soon as she got pregnant, it was like, career's over. But
I hate that.
yeah, I was gonna say that. Like, that's a bad thing. I wish Cardi would come back because I think the industry needs Cardi. I think the industry needs Nicki. I think they need them together. It's like Superman and Batman. Like, I like them apart more than I like them in the Justice League.
I was about to say, I hate that. I hate when they're together so.
Like, they don't even blend well. But it would have been nice. I think the moment's passed though. You don't think so?
No.
You think they could still make up, and it'd be still huge?
Yeah.
True. Yeah, I guess because Nicki just dropped those songs.
And I
it's
think
like,
they gotta build it up even more before they can do that. If we going with this record label shit.
I don't think Nicki has to do that though. Funny part is, I think it's karma on Nicki Minaj.
Because of what she did to Lil Kim.
Exactly. It's the same story.
It is.
She's literally repeating Lil Kim to the T.
Yeah.
She ain't show me no love. I just started hearing her show me love.
Mm-hmm.
Why is everybody going after me? Why am I the bad guy?
Yeah. That's true.
It's the
Before
same
this,
exact
I didn't know that we hated Nicki Minaj so much. Like, you could tell we was talking about she's in the Drake.
Back-to-back era.
Yeah, like just feel like everybody's against you.
I do think the industry wanted to see that team go down.
You think so?
Absolutely.
Really?
Even though they bring so much money to the world,
Yeah.
I think people who are not involved in that machine.
Are you talking about Young Money?
Cash Money. Drake, Nicki, Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
That's a huge.
Yeah.
They've been having on lock for 10 years straight.
How much do you think Lil Wayne has to do with that?
Do with what?
Like the success of Young Money specifically.
Everything.
Nicki Minaj and Drake.
Everything.
Like, you think he tell him what kind of songs to make?
Oh no, I don't even think
No
Lil Wayne's
creative
involved in that.
control.
I don't think Lil Wayne even involved in anything.
In what
You don't even
capacity
hear
is
their
he
albums.
involved? Do you think, or just bringing them to the table?
Just bringing them to the table. I don't think they would have worked if it wasn't for Lil Wayne. Well, Nicki probably, eventually. Drake probably eventually, hopefully, I don't know. But that Lil Wayne cosign, at that time when they got that Lil Wayne cosign, it was everything, bro. Like, Lil Wayne, and they talented. Don't get me wrong, I take nothing away from them. Because it was 20 other niggas signed to Young Money too that just, but Lil Wayne on a song, with Drake on a song with Lil Wayne rapping toe to toe when we didn't know who this guy was, makes you go, oh shit. At the time when Lil Wayne's supposed to be the best rapper alive, we got this guy from Canada who's going toe to toe with him on 36 bars. Oh shit, he got a girl who can actually spit that's from Queens. She remind me of Lil' Kim and Foxy, but she can really go. Come on, bro. Lil Wayne, that whole thing was insane. Like, Lil Wayne, that's another reason why he to go. Like, it's another reason why he to go. But, yeah. And you gotta give Birdman his credit too.
What did he do?
I mean, they all signed to Cash Money Records. He gotta believe to the fullest at the end of it. He gotta give the money. But that's just me.
That's true. Sorry.
Can we all just get along?
I wish. I think.
Females just gotta stop being so petty.
You females,
Yeah.
try again.
Guys out here living it up right now.
Guys out here fuckboying it up right now.
I mean, there's always gonna be
Like
fuckboys.
Tristan Thompson.
Oh.
I mean,
I shouldn't even
you win
drop
some,
that.
you lose some.
You win some, you lose some.
Yeah.
This nigga, I
Well,
guess
I don't know.
Canadian men don't know how to cheat, right?
I didn't even know he's from Canada,
Yeah, me either.
but
Is a black Canadian way different than a black American?
I don't know many black Canadians except Drake. So yeah, if I'm just going off Drake, yeah.
I met one on set and he was really weird.
Was he thinks because he was just Canadian or because he was black and Canadian?
I don't know, both.
Have you heard about the Tristan Thompson thing? Did you see the videos?
Yeah.
He was slipping. I don't think their relationship is what it is, to be truthfully honest with you.
Because of the level of chill that he had.
He was
when
way too lax. He was at a hotel.
Shoulders not tensed.
No.
Not looking over his
Nigga
shoulder.
didn't care who saw. It was like looking at the camera.
I was about to say.
Come on, bro.
And you know, the like Kardashians made a statement. It was like, we definitely don't think she should get back with him, but obviously we're gonna support her with any decision.
The Kardashians
The
made a statement.
Kardashians made a
I didn't
statement.
see
The
that.
cult.
All of them together? Who spoke for them? It was just
A publicist.
all of us.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like, what the fuck?
She just had a baby today too.
Yeah, I heard. It's a girl. Congrats.
Yeah. But I don't think they're together. No way. Impossible.
I mean, if
Even though she did just post a picture last week, the day before the girl leaked the thing and said, we're waiting for you.
see, that'd be the
Anytime you're ready."
worst. See, that's why you can't be posting these things on your Instagram. Cause then when shit go bad, you look dumb as fuck. Like, look at me and the love of my life. Nothing will ever rip us apart.
The females always come out looking dumb in this situation.
1 week
at the
later.
end, don't they?
Yeah.
It's crazy. But he looks dumber in the end. She might look dumb at the beginning,
True.
but he's gonna look way dumb in the end.
I don't care.
No.
Obviously not. Obviously not.
The girl said she was unaware that Chloe was pregnant.
Come on, bees.
First of all,
2018.
That changes
Y'all
it.
still together? Or they still together? It's like, I know he was cheating, but I didn't know she was pregnant.
That's what she was saying?
I don't know, but she said, I didn't know Chloe was pregnant.
That's what she said?
Yeah.
What the fuck does that matter?
She was in the dark on
See,
Chloe.
this is why
being
bitches need their ass beat.
pregnant. Oh, you can't fight her over that.
I was just talking about this to my friend Ava on set, but like, why when a guy cheat, the girl always go for the girl and not the guy?
Because she can't beat him.
Bitch, you could pick up something.
No, she wants to give that tongue lashing to him. What he has in store is way worse than physical abuse. So she
they
gonna
should
get
just
that.
say
She gonna
that.
whoop that bitch ass just for the strength, cause she gotta get that off. That physicalness, but that mentalness.
I
you gonna
couldn't
get
see
everything.
myself doing that. I mean, obviously, if you found a bitch in your house, like it's like a burglary. You gotta fight them. That's number one. But I would want to be the one that like just walks away real eerie like, and you know, leave people thinking and like fearing for their life a little bit. And then you say something real like cryptic like.
You got 7 days.
Or like, what did Cardi say? Your karma is gonna be who you end up with. And just leave. You know, undo some lug nuts, stuff like that. You know, that's just me. But I don't know. I feel like all the heat should go on the guy, cause like you don't even know her. She ain't got no ties to you. Like she ain't got no reason to be loyal to you. Like what you gonna go on her for? Go on the dude.
Cause females think y'all have a wolf pack, but y'all don't. Cause y'all hate each other and y'all just want to take everything away from each other. So.
That's very harsh, and I don't know where you getting these sentiments from.
Life.
I don't even know.
That's the only reason the
You've
female.
been sitting in my classes.
What?
So you've been sitting in my classes.
Nah, just not how females work. Females don't give a shit if a female is happy. The females think that females, like I said, y'all have a pack, but y'all don't. Females are sad.
I mean, you have a sack with your
niggas.
I said a sack. You have a pack with your friends. I don't know about
No, I mean y'all think a female has
like a girl code.
Yeah, but it ain't one because y'all hate each other. It's no thing. It's no camaraderie between y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all throw away with each other fast. Y'all
They
talk
got like,
behind each other.
they got like
backs.
one good friend.
Yeah, just one.
It's for the sake of our procurement of the future race.
What?
Because you know I've talked about this before, but you know it's like a real thing called mate culture, and it's basically like a scientific way to talk about how females are competing for
Okay.
like men, and you know like specifically reproductive wise, and I feel like that's part of the reason why like most girls can't get along, or at least girls that don't know each other.
Girls that even know each other hate each other.
That's not true. The problem is, bitches be quick to call somebody their friends when they just an associate. Like your best friend, that stuff don't.
I seen friendships go down the drain too.
I mean, yeah, just like relationships can go down the drain if you really fuck with somebody and they do something to hurt you.
Girl
That's
best friend
worse.
sleep with her boyfriend.
People's moms did that to their daughters.
That's even worse. That ain't even worse for real.
What?
It ain't. Your best friend sleeping with your boyfriend is worse than your mom sleeping with your boyfriend.
No, because your mom and your boyfriend is disgusting.
What if your mom bad though?
Yeah, but that's still weird. You like before you date the mom, you like it's like sexually harassing her daughter. Like
What you mean sexually harassing her daughter?
like you're a pedophile and a cougar. Like that's just weird.
A pedophile?
I mean, if you want to
Your
be
daughter old
if you
as
want to be
shit.
stepdad, then that's weird.
I don't want to be stepdad. I just want the story that I smashed the mother and the daughter.
See, that's
So I
why
can
men
get the
suck.
Get
And
the
the
dog
You know
and the
that.
trophy.
That's why.
All right, guys, I've done it. I got
Be
the
like,
trophy.
everybody playing the game, you come in the house, you never guess what I did.
That's why all men just gonna rot in hell. Cause I had thoughts like that. And Tristan Thompson.
We
At
friends.
least we
though.
lived.
But let a girl do that. It's over.
Girls are doing that. Girls can
people's
fuck the son,
dad.
the dad, and the guy, and the son never even knew. Dad didn't even tell his son.
Cause men.
Dad didn't even know.
Dad didn't even know. The woman knew though. I guarantee you that.
Whatever. This is lies
It's not.
that I don't believe.
It's not, bro. Women are. I'm not turning this into a woman bashing episode. But I should.
I'm about to say, I feel like it always is.
No,
I get every
I'm trying
other
to change my
episode.
I'm
ways.
trying to change it. I get it. Evolution. I have a question though. Do you think there are some people that are like born to be single?
Did we talk about this?
Not on a podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Sagittarius head ass.
Go this nigga Sagittarius say that. Somebody that's like, what does that mean?
I had to explain that to somebody.
That's funny.
Head ass? So your top.
Because when you break it down, it sounds really weird. Like, it doesn't really make sense.
Of course not.
It
It
doesn't.
doesn't make no sense. If you know, you know. There's no
It's one of
explaining
those
that one.
things. Yeah. Merriman is
There's no
stupid.
explaining that away.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think some people born to be single.
I don't get it. You don't think there's a soul for a soul for a soul? Like he was put here to...
Maybe they're with a friend. The soul's in something else, but I've seen some people like that just don't work in relationships. Like they try. They always end up single, and that just lets me know. Not saying that they can't have moments, spurts of relationships. 1 year here, 2 years here, 3 months there, but some niggas is meant to be. Papa was a Rolling Stone, I believe.
When you say meant to be single, like they just don't have the wherewithal to like fix themselves or
So there's something wrong with him?
work on it. Yeah,
No.
I guess that's what
I mean, obviously there's something wrong with him, but I don't even want to get that deep. I'm just saying that maybe it's just some people who's not meant to be in a relationship. I don't think you have to. Honestly, I don't even think something has to be wrong with you for that to be a thing. Like, I think people who are good with relationships would look at somebody like that and be like, something must be wrong with you if you just can't stay in relationships. There's something wrong with everybody.
I mean, but relationships are just, I don't know, you just work on it. Like, I can't see how somebody could be, like, I don't know, born to not being in a relationship. Like, it's not just like personality traits, because you could just find somebody that fits your personality. It's not just
That's
like,
way easier.
it's
said
not
than
real.
done.
I mean, obviously, but
And if you mean to tell me somebody's dated, I don't know, throughout their whole life, 10 people, and that 10 people they didn't find a person that matched with their personality at all? Because a relationship ain't supposed to be like perfect. Like, it ain't like that type of shit.
I mean, right, that's what I was getting to. I just feel like if you work hard enough, you can make any relationship work almost.
Not if you don't want to or have
I mean,
to.
honestly, that's why.
But I don't think that's true either. It's like somebody.
I mean, I'm saying if you find somebody that you fuck with, like, they ain't gotta be perfect. Like, obviously, it's things
They
that
can
can
beat
make you
you.
break up.
But you can still stay there because obviously that's your soulmate and shit. That's what I'm hearing. Like, I don't think that's
I'm saying once you get to like a certain level of compatibility, or the person they be at, it's like, it's not. I mean, it's hard, but it's not that hard. You just work at it like anything. So I don't
It's
know.
gonna be working. Life is already a work for. You want me to work hard on a relationship?
But those are the people that, like, that's the only reason why I feel like somebody will be single for life, because they just don't feel like doing the work that it takes to be in a relationship.
That still makes them born to be single.
I don't think so.
Like, if you're just not in a relationship, relationships just don't work your whole life. It's just not meant to be. Not long-term relationships, at least.
That's like saying that they have no control over their, like...
They have the ultimate control because
themselves.
they got the willpower. They're the ones that say, I can't do this. I'd rather be single again.
I don't get it.
I mean, I'm saying they do have control. They do have the willpower.
But that's not being
almost-
born to be single. That's
I
deciding.
mean, I'm
to
saying
be
born to
single.
be single because that's what you wrote down. Like, I'm not.
That was your statement.
Yeah.
You said, I think some people are born to be single.
Yeah. I think some people
But you
just
saying that to say some
take
people
born
just
out.
don't
I think some people just gonna be single.
True. I mean, obviously. I could see that.
Obviously, I didn't know I had to break that down, so I'm pretty sure we wasn't like in the womb, like, oh, this one I'm cooking up, it's gonna be single forever.
Obviously. What I was saying was the difference between a choice and like DNA.
It might be DNA though. We don't know. Like we
I mean,
really
if we
don't
go
know.
by DNA, then like men aren't meant to be monogamous.
Yeah, probably not.
That's why niggas cheat. Like, I don't know.
It's my DNA, babe. I'm sorry. I can't control it.
It's my DNA.
But you understand, right? Because remember what you talked about the other day.
Way back in the old times.
He remembered out of all conversation. He remembered that one. Remember you said that all men.
She looks fertile. I couldn't help it.
I'm trying to save our race. We don't got enough people.
It's horrible.
She looked fertile.
Imagine when it's like, okay, just let me know next time.
Half the time, that's really what we try to say. Like that's really,
That
like
don't work.
you don't want to be the last to know. You want to.
Babe, I just
You want to
wanna
know why,
how to
so you
cheat.
can prepare yourself for like, you know, anything in the future should it happen again. Know what to look out for.
None of that makes sense.
What do you mean it don't make sense?
So they could, you know,
Be
get the
careful
traps
what you
ready.
wish for, because you just might get it type shit. I think females say a lot of shit that they want but don't want. I think everybody does that.
The
But
problem is, this is the thing. I think that's true to a certain level with everybody, not just females.
that's why I said that.
I know, but I think the thing is, like, half of the time, if a dude cheat and he don't know, like, the mystery is worth the knowing. Like, if a dude can say, like, she had a fat ass, she made me feel like she made me feel important, and she cooked plantains. Like, if you could just say that, then it's like, oh, okay, like, you know, then it's only fat asses and, like, women that
Plantains.
plantains that I have to look out for. But, like, when you don't know, it's like, like, a cheat could be right around the corner, hiding in the bushes. Like, it's nothing to, like, make
That
yourself
still
feel
makes
safe.
sense for you.
It's nothing to, like, feel safe about. Like, if there's a
I
reason.
mean, even if you know that,
if
what you
even if
still
know
feeling
it.
safe? If
What
you
you
say she made plantains and had a fat ass, you gonna be like, okay, now don't do it again, but now I gotta look out for bitches with fat ass and plantains.
Yeah,
like,
but you
that
don't.
Still don't make sense.
No, but, like,
Knowing
yeah, you
still
gotta
hurts.
look at, obviously, but, like, shit happens and it hurts, whatever. But, like, at least it's like you have one thing that you have to look out for, but it's like a million things that you don't have to look out for.
And
But if
looking
you
out
don't
for
know,
does what?
huh?
Looking out
Saves
for.
save you from wasting your time. Like Khloe Kardashian wasted her time, posted those pictures of like, oh, I love this dude so much while he out living his life. Like, she could have saved that. She could have did that energy. Like, she could have used that energy for something else. She could have been fucking somebody else. Like,
Pregnant?
yeah, I mean. I mean, some
I
dude
mean,
is
some
gonna
dude
fuck. I'm about to say, some dude is gonna
According to
fuck a pregnant
Pornhub,
girl.
it's a category, you know.
Yeah, but like, we just be trying to say, like, if we're gonna get hurt anyway, I'd rather just know ahead of time.
It's fucked up. If we
No,
don't get hurt
I'm
anyway-
not saying that like all dudes. I mean, I am saying that all dudes are dogs, but not by saying that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that like, something funny. I don't know. You just need to. You just need to know. It makes it. If you're gonna get hurt anyway, you'd rather get hurt earlier than later. Before, because
I
like
know females like surprises.
no, you gonna get cut. That's so retarded. I know females like it. Not that surprising. You want flowers. I don't want flowers.
I thought she wanted to keep this relationship bubbling and, you know.
That's what niggas do. This shit too perfect. Let me step out. You know, shake it up a little bit.
Sometimes you gotta shake shit up.
Whatever.
You gotta keep people on their toes and shit.
Whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, not to say that having a reason makes it better or like makes it hurt less, but it just aids in the healing process. It's like, okay,
I mean,
one last analogy, and this is not
you
for
got
you
it.
because
I'm agree with you because
I know this
it's
is
your
for
feelings. But
no, it's not just my feelings.
I mean,
Like,
if you're
not-
speaking for the female race, I'm agree with you because you know
Alright,
better
this
than
is
me.
one last analogy just because it's funny in my head, right? Okay, like you sign up for the military and they'd be like, alright, all you gotta do is watch out for, you know, the hollow tip bullets. Like, you know, that's all the enemy has. Like, just, you know, as long as you watch out for the hollow tip bullets. You get there, it's fucking mines you gotta jump over, it's vines you gotta cross, it's ravines you gotta fucking navigate. It's like, if you know what to look for, then, like, you know, it's cool. You can prepare for it. But if you expect one thing and then all these other stuff just jump out, like, that's so much you gotta work out for.
You knew what you was getting
Stressful.
into when you joined the military.
You knew what you was doing when you started dating
Exactly.
dogs.
You knew it would be mine. And looking out for hollow tip bullets, you don't know until they hit you. Didn't even know.
I mean, yeah, but that's better than like not knowing.
You're like,
all the shit
oh,
that's gonna come at you.
these were the hollow tips they told me to watch out for.
Then it's your fault.
I stepped on a goddamn mine while I was. God, this guy's, you know, once you open the door, the skeletons start falling out all over. You hear the mom, bullets, bombs.
We take this
And that's on
back
both.
so
Yeah,
far.
it's funny though.
It is. It is. I don't know, B.
He shouldn't have been so sloppy though. To get back to where we originally started
He
on
didn't
Tristan Thompson.
care. He ain't sloppy. He don't care.
No, I mean, that nigga was outside the hotel.
So what
the
do we
team
think
hotel.
their relationship is?
Nothing. They fucked. They dated. She got pregnant. They wasn't probably together when she got pregnant. But they probably was together and probably like, let's not do this. You know how you been like, I don't really
And
want
when
to do
you're
this.
pregnant, you really look at a dude like, I don't know about you.
And I think Chloe just wanted the baby.
I can see that.
I think she was the last one, literally, who wanted the baby.
I can see that.
And that's what she got. I think that was the deal. Give me a baby, and you can do
You
whatever
can
the
do
fuck you
whatever.
want to do. There's no way that he was just. It's
So
funny.
facts.
It's funny in social media and shit. But like, you know damn well. I don't know what's going on the TV right now. I know Drake.
Sorry.
He's getting chopped in the neck.
See, this is why we shouldn't have the TV on when we I don't know what's going on. Anyway.
I forgot my total train of thought.
The Kardashians
Tristan
needed
Thompson.
another cult member.
Needed
They got it. That was the
Yeah, I
deal.
think I said that. It's something else I was saying, but I forgot. Yeah. What?
I just tried to sound like Lil Wayne in the deposition. Anyway. I don't know. I think.
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. I think it makes sense to have that narrative like, oh, he was cheating because social media, next season, the Kardashian show, you got to see Khloe crying pregnant and they filming it now and it looks bad. But I think in actuality, the real is this nigga, I ain't with Khloe. It's my baby mama number 5, but
Not number 5.
it's like number 3. He cheated on his first baby mother with his second baby mother and cheated on his
What
second
did I
baby mother
say?
with another girl that
You
cheated
get
on
him how
him.
you lose him.
Not always. You can find a repent, man. Sometimes the person he cheated with or she cheated with could have been her soulmate the whole time.
And
He
that's
was
why
just a stepping stone.
Beyonce is. Damn, that hurts. Ooh, that hurt.
Oof.
Oof.
I don't even know what Beyonce hurts or.
No, to say that you was just a stepping
I mean, that sounded harsh, but
that hurts.
that really sounded
That's
harsh. My
horrible.
bad. Take
But
that back.
I brought up Beyonce because in Ring the Alarm, it's like basically she gonna benefit from all the like work I done did.
Why do people? That's a topic I think we should talk about.
What?
Why do people think? Because I see memes like that, and I see like memes with the guys be like,
If
when
like
you're
the guy, he ain't gonna get married until he ready or sorry.
no,
That
no,
wasn't it.
that wasn't it. How both always act like what you just said, like, oh, you gonna reap the benefits of what I did for this nigga, or oh, this bitch gonna listen to the music I taught her about with her new nigga, or like, nigga, or bitch, who the fuck you think you are? Like, you ain't fucking God, you ain't fucking
No,
invent me.
the problem is it's stuff like
I appreciate what we had, but shit, don't act like I was shit before you, cause you was attracted to something.
no, it's obviously I mean maybe some females feel like that, but I interpret it as like
You know some people feel like that.
if like we've been together with somebody for 10 years, like for 10 years you've been telling them to like pick up their drawers off the floor, like, you know, pick up food for me when you get your own food or some shit like that. You've been telling that shit for 10 years. He don't give a fuck about you. He never did it. Then you move on to the next bitch and all of a sudden he folding up clothes and fucking cooking dinner.
That's what he wanted
and, like,
to do it for. That was his soulmate.
I mean, that was the meme that I was talking about.
Oh.
That was what I was getting to. It was like, you know, if he ain't going, but that's retarded because
What was the meme? I'm sorry.
basically like he ain't do it for you because he didn't give a fuck.
Oh, okay,
Like
okay.
he doing it for her because he gave a fuck. But like
That's how it works, right?
Without the 10 years of training, you wasn't
It's not training.
randomly gonna start doing
that word is weird.
I know,
10 years of
it.
training.
For lack of better word.
So you mean to tell me the whole 10 years? You
saying she a bad trainer because he ain't do it after 10
No.
years?
No. I was just gonna say that she's retarded for sticking around for 10 years and he didn't do a damn thing that you were trying to teach
It's
him
not
for 10
retarded
years.
because the
How long
longer,
did it
the
take to
longer
learn
you
the new
with
trick?
the longer you
A
with
week?
a nigga, the less he do.
That's
Dang.
That's
It's like,
either
I
side.
got
That's
you.
both sides though.
It's I know
That's
I
both
get
sides.
you. Like I got you. Like I don't
Yeah.
need to buy you flowers or like stuff like that. But it's because like he's still in the new phase. Obviously the girl might be a soulmate, but like the new phase is always gonna be different from like
The best
y'all been
phase.
doing this for.
Yeah. If some girls should just be like Yoko.
What the fuck is that?
She was like, listen, B, I don't think you're ready mentally for me. So I'm gonna let you go out, do your thing, come back when you're ready. John Lennon was gone for a week. He was like, please. That nigga went through a whole phase, his whole Beatle life that he missed in a week and was like, I can't. This nigga done slept with bitches, men, midgets. Nigga went to New York and wowed the fuck out. And came back and was like, alright, shit, you right. I'm ready. And then their life was perfect until he was shot.
I don't think that all females would be down with that. But
Absolutely not.
I would be open to that if it was communicated to me.
0.3 of females would do that.
I wouldn't be able to do it how Yoko did. Like for me to make the decision. You know what I mean? But if you came to me with the decision, I would. How could you be mad at that?
That's a tough one, yo.
So,
Huh?
why you mad at my friend then?
What'd you say?
So why you mad at my friend then?
Ooh.
Who, Daniel? Because he got skinny to do it. He could have did the same thing when he was
Nah,
fat,
that's
but now
actually training.
he feeling himself,
He was
and
literally
now
trained.
he looking down on a girl that been holding him down the whole time he was fat, and now he want like, oh, let me see what this new pussy about, cause I can fucking see my dick now.
She gotta let him wild out though. If a nigga,
And he didn't come to her and say that.
If I had a girl that was fat and she lost all her weight and became like bad, I gotta let her get her whole face off.
Do you?
Yeah, she never.
I mean,
did
you
that.
should, but
She
I
never
don't
did
think
that.
a dude
If it
is
comes
gonna
up,
be able to do
if
that.
it comes up, like if it comes up, she lose a bunch of weight and shit, and you can see it. Like, let's have a conversation real quick. I know you got your new body. I know this is easy, way easier than said and done. But this is how it should be, right? Like, if you see shit, oh, you got your new body. I get it. I'm gonna be hurt, but you need to. It's something in you that needs to live.
I think in reality, a lot of us are capable of realizing that, but
The action is
acting,
like-
yeah,
We'll do what you do. I'll wait for them to approach me and say,
yeah.
I can't do this. What's up with that?
Cause it's you. It's not me.
No, I mean like if you're in a relationship and you see your mate is drifting or lost 1,000 pounds and feeling herself or blah blah blah, you gonna wait for them to say, I don't want to do this no more. Instead of
'Cause
you
it's like-
seeing it, you see it, but you like, I'm just gonna live with it until this nigga say something, cause I ain't saying nothing.
I mean,
That's
because
weird,
also,
too.
what if you're wrong? It's like an assumption. Like you can't. It's no
You
way
ain't never
to know
wrong.
for sure.
Your gut ain't never wrong.
I mean, I think I know that now, but I think you got to go through a lot of things before you can like
That's
trust
true.
that kind of like I don't know feeling from
Yeah, you're
yourself. I guess I don't know.
Yeah. You
Um,
still should say something. Cause then once he say it, he looks really like the bad guy when it's something that you notice. It's something that you knew.
Because the thing is,
You knew he lost
most of
100
the
pounds
time,
of
like
fat
when you
himself.
really know your man, you peep shit way earlier than your dude even peep it. Like you can feel the like.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, yeah, but like what I was getting to is you can say it to your dude, but if he hasn't realized it, he gonna be like, "Nah, you crazy. You bring up stuff that's not like you over exaggerate.
Guys
You
just don't trust y'all.
oversensitive. You
We just don't trust you.
what that mean? We don't
So-
trust your like. You don't trust our perception of the issue.
No,
Is that
we
what
don't
you
trust y'all. Like, come on, tell me how you feel.
Oh, you
No.
think it's a setup?
Yeah, we don't
Oh,
trust
okay,
y'all
okay.
at all. There's no way that
Sounds-
we are ever
It's
gonna
a
trust y'all in
setup.
that
I could
situation.
believe that because the way that y'all react to like when a girl's trying to have an actual real conversation is like we put y'all in the trap, like. And as a
Cause y'all
female,
sneaky.
We not like
Y'all the
I'm not
ultimate
gonna say,
sneaky.
I'm not gonna say that it's not always
She said
sneaky.
we not.
The only time we get to the sneaky part is when we've tried the direct part and it didn't work.
Y'all tried the passive aggressive part. Y'all never get to the
No,
direct
that's
part.
not true. Because it's this thing where like I don't know, it's like this connotation of like if you do something like that, you nagging. And I think most of the time females try to avoid that, and then it turns into nagging itself rather than, just being direct from
It's all about the way you say things. I think females, and this is no knock to you, but I think females are sometimes, just like males, are unaware of how we say things.
I agree.
So, when a man, like, hears something, it's like, oh, you nagging. It's like you explaining this totally. You're attacking me instead of having a conversation with me.
I get it.
So it is nagging. And you want to, let me just get the last part out. And you want us to talk on your time. Like, just because you feel like having a serious ass moment, don't mean that I'm ready to have a serious ass moment.
That's true. 3 things.
Go ahead.
One, if a dude was to be able to choose what time we was going to have a serious conversation, we never having that conversation ever.
Let me check my schedule.
That's number 1. Number 2.
Talk to my assistant. I'll pay you in.
That's never going to happen. 2, I tried. No, it was a good one. No, I'm with you. Also think there's a level of, I always talk about encode, decode. Like, regardless of whether, not to say this is always the case, but even if a girl did say it right, I think the societal, like, kind of, I don't know, the stigma on females nagging and, like, bringing up stuff is automatically gonna, like, have you interpret it as nagging when they were just trying to, like, actually be real. You know what I mean? I think either way a female put it, like, the female history, like, in men's head is not going to permit them to, like, process it as, like, oh, she really just trying to, like, talk or
That's
whatever.
True too.
It was one more thing I had, but those are, the most important. But I just feel like if both sides, like, females and men or whatever, could be more honest with themselves about what they want or where they are at certain points, like, I don't know, it would be a lot less issues. Because, like, my thing is, and obviously it took me, like, getting older just to get to this point. Like, when you're young, you expect everybody to be, like, perfect or, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, you don't think about the flaws in people, or I don't even want to say flaws because it's just a mistake or whatever, but I feel like once you really accept people, like, allow them to make mistakes, and you know what I mean, like, who are you to decide that somebody can't make a mistake? You know what I mean? Like, obviously you might get hurt, but I think it's a lot to ask for to, like, I don't know, expect somebody to not make a mistake. And I feel like that's what doing with the cheating shit. But I don't know, that was really deep into it. But
Thanks, Tristan.
yeah, he didn't care. He was living his
Because
life.
the relationship is over.
Yeah, I mean, it gotta be.
And you're a fucking NBA player. Relax. She knew what she was getting into. You can't date an athlete and think they not gonna cheat.
You think it's the same thing with a rapper?
If he's not Logic.
You don't think Logic cheated?
Definitely. That's why he just got divorced. Logic hit a new plateau of rapper fame. Man, he like, it's that 8100, whatever that phone number is, money.
Yeah. See how niggas do? They get on.
Nah, you know what probably happened? For
What?
real. She was probably like, you're not home enough. She probably like, you're
Damn,
changing.
that sucks if that's what happened.
That's the part that we don't talk about a lot.
That the female feel like he changing?
Yeah. And he could be, but I'm not picking no sides in this, but I'm just saying that's something that we just don't talk about a lot. How the female could be the one that's like changing on
Can't
you.
deal with it.
No. Because a lot of people can't.
Yeah.
Like, that shit ain't for everybody. Like,
that's true.
And he just hit a level of fame that he never... To that point, he was still like an underground kind of rapper. Like, he was a cult following kind of rapper. Now this nigga's Logic. Like,
yeah.
It's a whole different ballpark. Bitch, they can't even eat.
Some girl come up to you like, let me suck your dick while your girl right there and shit.
Bitches don't give a shit. They don't even think that's your girl. How you doing, Logic? Block her right out the shit. What are you gonna say? Get out of here? This is fans.
That I can see that being that could be a hard situation with the way that most men deal with stuff like that.
And he ain't probably used to having bitches flock for him. Logic don't look like he ever had That was the only one. His wife that he married. They was probably together forever. Logic ain't never had no action like that. He white. And he look like that.
But he's half black.
Oh Lord.
Logic ugly as shit, for real. That nigga look like a dweeb.
He looked like the dude.
In sport.
He looked like the dude on Seinfeld when they didn't know if he was black or white.
He does look like him.
Too true.
This nigga got African sculptures. If you go to Logic House and he got African
I'm
masks,
so mad.
you're like, know what, man? Fuck you, I'm out. And I got this one while I was in
Zimbabwe.
visiting my ancestors.
Dang.
I'm gonna go home, bro. I'm just gonna leave. What's that suicide number?
That's so.
We gotta stop talking about Logic on this fucking show.
I know you would think we. I mean,
Out
I
of 28,
really
we at least talked about him at least 25.
Yeah, that's true.
But go ahead.
I forgot what I was about to say. The girlfriend. Yeah, I don't know. It's gone.
The girlfriend?
Yeah. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I think that if the girlfriend in that case has something to do while he doesn't have time for you anymore, then it'll probably be a little bit better. But that's usually.
They don't have nothing to do.
I know. I said that's usually the case.
Basketball wives, rapper wives. What do? They take care of the kids. That's a big responsibility.
Well, yeah.
Not if you got nannies though. They just playing.
Yeah. Like that's the part that I could see being hard if he was used to just spending time with this person all the time, and now you ain't doing shit, but they just
Everywhere.
live life without you.
You can't really be everywhere with them. I think it's kind of impossible.
It's kind of impossible, but it's a lot of people that do it.
Jay-Z and Beyonce. And he even cheated.
You just can't win.
They was this close.
Can't win.
And then they thought about the business aspect and said, we're going to stay together because we got 2 dope albums to drop, then a tour.
That's so whack.
If that was the case.
It is the case.
No, it ain't.
Nah.
They love each other. They got new kids. They just bought them kids.
Yeah, but I think I still think that the money part played a big part.
That was going to be a big split up.
Yeah.
They had to sign a prenup though. Because Beyonce got to have more than Jay, right? She got to.
Beyonce definitely should have.
Beyonce.
She should have brought it to the table and said.
Unless they got an agreement. I'm pretty sure they got some
I mean,
documents.
that's a prenup.
Yeah. They got to have a prenup. It's impossible. Because none of them don't need each other money. But if I am walking away from Beyonce,
I'm gonna take it if I have to. That's fucked up.
and this nigga Jay went out to pay child support for 3 kids. You know, Beyonce child support, but I need $1 million a week.
Yeah. Maintain that lifestyle.
$1 million a week, B? Shit. What you doing with that?
A lot. I think about that, like,
doubling it.
you know, you have a day of errands, you know how much money you can spend, but like think of rich errands, like, oh, I gotta go get my grand white piano. Oh, and I have to pay for the fucking $100,000 for dancers for Coachella, and you know what I mean? Like,
No, women joints is just, I'm going shopping. That's her day of errands.
That's fine.
No, that's all of it. All of it. Then she pick up the kids, then they go back to shopping. But I'm gonna do my homework, Mom. Shut up.
Carry these bags.
I don't need school. I don't need school.
That's ridiculous.
I get $1 million every week. I'm Beyonce. You're never gonna need school.
Do you want your child to be a snitch?
No, but since his mother is you, he's probably already in his genes.
That's fucked up.
I know he's gonna say
I was
something
saying,
like that.
I just want my child to like be able to discern between the times when they should snitch and the times when they shouldn't.
Ain't no snitching, B.
That's
really, I have never snitched in my life and never had a reason to snitch.
But what crime has happened to you?
To me?
Yeah.
None. Well, somebody broke in our apartment before.
So if you saw who did it, you want to tell your mom who broke in?
No, I mean, you and I apartment. You and me.
Hmm?
Somebody.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I guess you can't snitch in that situation. But
Yeah, you can.
to the police?
Yeah.
And you wouldn't do that?
No. Why fuck they gonna do?
Come take fingerprints and throw them away.
That's the thing. Niggas think the police always gonna do something extravagant. These niggas don't do shit.
I was watching
So
the
you
show.
gonna die because you snitched to the police over something? Come on, bro. Hey, I got that book. But no. I mean, but he gonna do what he wanna do. Hopefully he ain't no snitch though.
I want him to know when to snitch and when to not snitch.
So that's a good time to snitch.
That's not
Not
true.
on your friends, not on your family. You know, like my parents used to ask, like, if they jump over a bridge, if friends jump over a bridge, would you jump over with them? Yeah, because I'm a fucking loyal ass nigga. I don't know about you fucking friends, mom. Just let your friend jump off a bridge and not jump with him. Y'all agree to that?
I'm just going to talk my friend out of jumping off the bridge. How about that? The fuck you jumping off the bridge for?
That's what we're going to find out. But if my friend like, I gotta do
Once we
this,
hit the
you gotta
bottom.
come with me. I'm loyal ass nigga.
You said, I gotta do this. The fuck? Why would I need to do that?
And I also said, you gotta do it with me.
Nah,
Because we loyal. You know how much shit.
you gonna jump to your death for
Look,
loyalty?
first of all, jumping off the bridge is the it's not the real thing.
But it's
People done jumped off the bridge with their friends a lot of times.
Yeah, bungee jumping.
No. Bitch, he did what? Alright, let's go to his house.
Oh.
I'll flatten his tires with you and bust his windows and kill his dog. And wear a shirt that says Peter for life.
Not kill his dog.
That's jumping off the bridge with your friends.
Oh, okay.
That's what I hear that when I'm... Cause nobody's jumping off a fucking bridge. That's what I hear.
I mean, that's a good way to take it. When you put it that way, then yeah, I'm doing that.
Yeah, so, yeah, I'm jumping off a bridge, mom. Fuck you doing with your friends? Y'all over here every day and y'all won't even kill for each other. Y'all suck. You wouldn't lie for your friend?
Yeah. But if it's up to me and my family, and I said I can snitch on somebody. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's a situation where it's right to snitch.
And if you're in a situation where you're doing time or something, like jail time, because that's the only time real snitching come up. Nigga, if you was involved, you knew it was the risk. Don't throw nobody else under the bus because you got caught.
So you gonna rot in jail for 50 years for the
If
sake
you
of
were
not
involved,
being a snitch?
If you were involved, why bring somebody else in?
But then that's
like me mad I'm getting caught. Everybody got to get caught. If I get caught, that's snitching. You knew what you was doing. You knew everything you were doing was wrong. Now that you got caught, you're like, but I wasn't the only one. Tay was selling drugs
It's like
too.
if 3 people went to go kill somebody and 2 people just sat there and watched it and 1 person killed him and y'all all got 100 years, you're not going to say something about the person that actually stabbed the person?
No, because all of you deserve to be there. Y'all drove to somebody's house while you knew he was about to go stab somebody and you sat in the car as a getaway driver, as an accessory to murder? Yes! You involved too. If that's your real friend, why you say, why you stabbing this nigga, man?
I mean, yeah, that's my point. Don't
Or
let
you
your
could be
friends do
OJ
dumb
friend.
shit like that.
AC?
The one that was riding in the car, like, what
That
you gonna do, OJ?
Yeah.
What we doing? Where you going?
Who you need to kill, nigga? I'm with you.
So he helped. Then he said it was the 3rd person or some shit.
Some random ass name this nigga's
OJ
always
wild.
about.
David. It was David.
We're here on this case for 38 billion years.
OJ crazy Sean and Bow Wow crazy is Sean.
Bow Wow ain't crazy.
Bow Wow crazy. I seen it today.
He did say he was crazy, but why he said that? I ain't getting nothing wrong from that image though.
Because he seemed like one of those people that could create whatever reality they want for themselves. When they was asking like why you don't fuck with your people, like he couldn't even really say anything. He was like it's just real weird. Like I can't even explain it.
Well,
like,
with that situation, I felt him because let's say I get famous and they ask about my grandmother's situation. It'd be the same exact situation.
But you could say
I'm not saying that on fucking Breakfast Club.
So don't say nothing.
But I'm letting you know I'm not. Goddamn, I could be vulnerable and not spill the whole beans.
I mean, yeah, but you
Like-
could say like it's really personal, it's really deep. Like I don't want to get into it. Just know they did something I don't fuck with them. He was like because they be doing stuff.
Just because he
that
didn't
stuff
explain
I don't
it,
like.
just because he didn't explain it right, doesn't mean it's not that situation.
I'm not saying that it is, but the way that the way that he put it made it seem like he was reaching.
That's easy.
I'm not saying
that's
that.
easier said than done.
I was there on the outside. I
Yeah,
don't know.
I'm saying like if you in it and somebody asks you some questions that you don't really want to get into, but I give you a glimpse of my life.
He didn't give no glimpse.
He did. He didn't have to say he haven't spoke to his grandmother or nothing like that.
But they asked him why, and he didn't say he didn't.
He said
you could not
he said
reveal
my career took off. He was like, it's crazy. My career took off, and it was hard to keep in contact with some people. He did say that. Like it's hard. He didn't say he ain't got to go into detail. When a nigga say, I'm used to dealing with niggas who say a little bit of words. So when a nigga say, tell a story about his grandma, he don't talk to his grandmother like that. And it was like, yeah, it's crazy. My career took off and things just happened. I can hear that and be like, okay, I get it. Like I don't need you to say, when I was 8, she did this and did this happen and this happened. If a nigga say, yeah. It's just some crazy shit. Like, I get it. Like, you ain't gotta tell me all that. Something crazy happened that's family issues that you don't really want to speak about. Cool.
But what I'm saying is he didn't say that. He went into, like, he was explaining it, but he didn't explain anything. He didn't even have to do that. He could have just said, like I said, like, I just don't want to get into it.
He could have. But he did.
And I'm not saying that he...
I don't think he's crazy because of that portion, though.
I mean,
that's what I'm
that
trying
was
to
a
get
very small portion. My takeaway from that is that it just seems like I don't know, there's a Bow Wow version of everything, if that makes any sense.
That's every human though.
I mean, it is, but
we gotta stop doing that. We gotta stop like acting like these niggas ain't humans too. Like I said, it's a LaTonya version of everything. Like what does that mean?
He seems like I don't know how else, but he seems like one of those people, and you know, for lack of better words, crazy, that like create their own I don't know, narrative of stuff that is a little further away from the truth than most humans are away from the truth.
I guess. I thought all humans were like that to a T, for the most part.
True.
I don't know. I just thought all humans create narratives for their life that might not be so much the truth.
I don't know. It just seems like when everything is somebody else's fault, I don't trust that.
Yeah, I didn't get that from that. I didn't get him saying like every problem in my life is somebody else's fault. I didn't get that from that though. From that nigga. I did get he right with a little, but he said like his dad's crazy.
True.
So he's like, my dad's crazy. So that whole mall side is crazy. So that's why I get my crazy part from.
Yeah.
That's how when a nigga say that, I go like, okay, yeah, I get that too. But I don't think like, and he was a child star, but
that was more like what I was saying, because
that was a different type of people.
What I was getting to, and that's why I said it's showing, like, not that like he's, you know, crazy, but before seeing an interview like that, obviously that's not the first interview I've seen of Bow Wow, but like you could, from the outside looking in, you could be like, okay, like Bow Wow's a very well-adjusted child star, but when I see him talk, I don't feel that way.
None of these niggas, who's a well-adjusted child star?
He doesn't seem very well-adjusted. We was just talking about someone.
It was Wayne.
Oh yeah.
But Wayne.
Nah.
Like when you really think about it.
He's more adjusted. Yeah, he's not.
Yeah. It's a weird thing. Like, nigga, I've been Bow Wow since I was 11. I don't give a fuck what nobody thinks of me.
Like, I could see his child star showing from that interview.
They have this entitled spoiledness to them.
Yeah.
Like, and which is well deserved because they've been fucking colossal since 11. Like, what can you tell somebody? They like a diva.
Yeah, and they was like, you know, he was like, I ain't talked to my grandma in 10 years. And they was like, why? He was like, I don't know, I just ain't talked to my grandma in 10 years. Charlamagne, like, you know, it ain't partly your fault. And then he was like, you know, yeah, you know, stuff on every side. But if Charlamagne didn't go that far, he just would have, like,
hey,
it wouldn't have been
if you don't ask deeper, I ain't giving you no do your job for you, nigga? I don't know. Ask me again. You don't know what could have been? Okay. It might have been my fault. My career took off. And we just drifted apart. What else you need to know? Like, shit.
I was bringing that up for the entitlement.
No, I mean like just speaking.
Oh, just separate. Yeah. No, I feel you.
What the fuck? That's what niggas be wanting. What the fuck Drake say? That's what Lil Wayne say. Like, what's the hell yeah fucking right hook? Like, interviews are like confessions. Get the fuck about my dressing room, confuse me with questions, man. Like, shit. I'm a rapper.
What are y'all really expecting?
I wish rappers would just say that more often than fall
What do you
into
expect?
and fall into these stupid situations where they become memes and stories. Like, nigga, who the fuck you think I am? I'm Lil Wayne.
Where's Ja?
What do you think about the new Black Lives Matters movement and cops killing blacks? Lil Wayne. Do you think America is racist? Bitch, I'm talking about eating pussy.
What makes you think I'm gonna be a fucking rapper?
What have you ever heard from Lil Wayne that makes you think he gives?
Oh yeah, politics. Yep. Lil Wayne.
You know who we should get on CNN this week?
Lil Wayne.
Trick Daddy.
Oh,
Damn, that's old.
What the fuck? I just seen Trick Daddy today on Hot Ones. That was in my head.
It always looked like he has really bad skin but wears makeup.
He got what you call
Lupus.
it?
Yeah, I know, but that doesn't really explain why.
His face got fatter.
No, not the fatness. It's like somebody took their nails and digged something
Like he
out
got
of each cheek.
what's them shits called?
Craters?
It's
Like
not
pimple
called,
craters?
It's not craters, but it's called something. Crow's feet? Is that what's called?
Crow's feet is
Right there.
the wrinkles in your eyes.
Oh, okay. So it's called craters?
What?
When people be having the shit in their face.
I don't know. I don't know what
What's
it's
it
called,
called?
but I know people that call it craters.
That sounds like some human shit. Let's call it craters.
Yeah,
Shit.
it's like when you
Told.
have two pimples and they pull the skin apart and it creates a hole.
The
Dad?
more you know.
we need to start putting stuff like that. Or we'll just do it. That'd be really funny. There are our own drops and shit. But yeah, I don't know.
Soundboard.
I can't see Trick Daddy anymore and not think about like eating ass.
Oh, he's been on the eating ass spree since I was a kid.
I wouldn't want him.
Eat the booty game. That's why his face look like that.
That's basically what I brought that up for. But like I don't know. I don't.
Okay. Me and Tommy was having a conversation the other day. I didn't want to bring this up, but now that you're talking about eat booty, we gotta bring it up. You think it's cleaner to eat a clean ass or a clean vagina? Like fresh out the shower, which one is cleaner to eat?
Fresh out the shower?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty sure.
That's what I said. Like your asshole is literally a poop chute.
That don't mean there's poop in it.
I mean, yeah,
Just
but
'cause
like if you got two straws and one been dragged through the dirt and one of them just some dirty water,
And then I was like, how far you think the tongue's going up the ass? How far the tongue ain't going up there.
It don't matter. Like
I'm just trying to.
It's a shit chute.
You're just tickling the butthole.
Like vaginas are like babies come out of them.
That's
it's
disgusting.
like
that doesn't help your case.
Vaginas.
Help your case.
They clean
anything is
themselves.
better than shit.
What you say, Tony?
I said they clean themselves.
Yeah, but
Booties don't clean themselves. That's nice.
that's why I said fresh out the shower.
It don't matter, B. The whole association.
Alright. I'm just asking. I just wanted to ask. I'm doing a poll. What do you think? Niggas gonna keep saying vagina because nobody's giving a real deep thought into it.
I think that is.
I
Said
think
it. They clean themselves.
Yeah, but if that was the
They
case,
don't
then so you would eat
showers.
okay. They clean themselves, so you would eat a gun put to your head. You would eat a box that was, I guess, wasn't fresh out the shower versus a booty that was fresh out the shower. No,
Huh? Hold up, what?
like you saying vaginas clean themselves.
Yes.
So you would rather eat a vagina that wasn't actual shower clean than a booty that was shower clean?
I think you
Probably.
you should choose to shower clean
Booty?
anytime. I mean,
That's what I'm saying. Because if you're putting it that way, the vagina, let's just not clean the vaginas ever again if they clean themselves like that. They don't need to clean them in the shower, right? Because they clean
I
themselves
mean,
out.
you really are not supposed to use soap on your vagina. It fucks up the pH. But that's why people have.
Now, a lot of girls say that.
That's
a lot
why
of girls say, I don't
have-
clean my vagina, clean itself. But my ass, though, is spotless. You know what I'm saying? I might just eat the booty like groceries just for one. I don't know.
Stinky pussies come from doing stuff like doing too much. Like you supposed to let your vagina. You use water. You don't use soap because it throws off the pH. I don't know.
Tony don't know. He just shaking his head.
It is medical.
Yeah. All
Okay. So females not using soap to clean their vagina?
Oh, a lot of females are
I mean,
using
yeah.
soap, but
Okay.
I think they're misinformed. I
Okay.
know they're misinformed.
Alright. I don't know. Vaginas are weird. No matter how clean you think them shits is, y'all, I don't know. Y'all be on some other shit sometimes.
What the fuck does that mean?
I'm just saying that females be on some other shit sometimes. They think their vagina is like, I don't know. Yeah, and it's not. Like, nah, you need to go douche.
That's bad for
That's
you.
bad too.
That's so bad for
Get
you.
the Martin drink.
That's so
Squat,
bad
squat, 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 squat. Then your man throw up about to eat the box,
Oh yeah.
but it's self cleans. It's a dishwasher.
I mean, it's only so
The-
much
the
work you can
inside.
do.
Oh, now we're putting limits on the cleanness of the vagina.
Because if you fucking put cat litter up your vagina, obviously that's not good. Your vagina is not prepared for that.
So after sex, the girl don't clean her vagina with soap.
What are you? It's
I'm
not,
asking another question.
Oh, okay. I mean, you still.
Are you shit?
Smack him.
She was trying to tiptoe around the question. I felt
I'm
it.
not tiptoeing.
He was like,
nigga, I'm getting my thoughts together.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you still.
Why do
you
y'all
should
keep
never put
doing
soap
that?
in your fucking vagina.
I'm just asking questions.
Nah.
I think that's kind of weird.
Wash
I don't-
the
I don't
outside,
give a fuck
the outside.
about myself. Nah, we just had sex and you're not cleaning it thoroughly. I don't know. That's kind of weird.
You
Clean
should
the
get
outside,
in the
you
shower and rinse it and use a washcloth.
That's
but
what I'm saying.
you should not use soap.
Okay.
It's like your vagina has its own sanitizer.
I get what
Like,
you're saying.
Yeah, you can wash your
Vaginas
hands and
cleans
shit.
themselves, but if you just smash the pads for 48 minutes, you just gonna put a rag to that? You getting
Soap
skeet
is
out?
gonna make it worse.
How you gonna get the skeet out all the way? If we want to get real, we want to get like
You rinse.
nah.
Y'all
Skeet
put
don't
Jack
react well
Well-
water. That shit just gonna.
Bro, your vagina's pH don't react well to soap.
Okay.
And most of the time, sex throws off your pH itself.
Okay, so why not use soap to help if it's throwing the
Because
pH
soap
up?
is gonna make the pH worse.
Worse.
But females are using soap.
Yeah, because a lot of females wipe themselves from back to front. Like people just not informed.
Yeah.
If a female's not informed about how old is it, like, how often is a female not informed about her vagina, like an adult female?
It's
Because those
a lot of
main ones
stuff.
using soap.
It's stuff like it's stuff like that you just wouldn't know unless you came across the information.
So you don't
Like,
think your
obviously
girl
you should.
uses soap to clean her vagina?
I don't know.
You should ask. I bet she said yeah. Why wouldn't I use soap? I guarantee you she said that.
It's probably because.
When I say vagina, I'm talking about the inside hole, just in case.
So you do use soap on the lips.
Yes, everything
Okay.
on the outside, but you
Okay.
don't use soap on the inside.
What's stopping it from getting in there though?
Your cervix.
Okay. Just making sure. So you do use soap down there? Because when
Yeah,
we were having a
but-
conversation, I'm thinking you're not using soap at all.
No, the
Or
vagina.
nothing.
The vagina is the
It's
hole.
on the outside.
The vagina is the hole. That's where you don't put soap, but you use soap
That seems
on
like it would
everything
burn.
else.
But
Yeah, like you.
like if you put
Dick
soap on my dick
hole.
hole.
Yeah, you're not.
Those are some stories.
soap on the inside.
Masturbate with shampoo when you fucking 10. Didn't know the rules of the game yet.
Trials and tribulations.
Yeah, everybody goes through it, you know. When you're younger, you just find anything for lube. Shit. What's this? Crisco?
The viscosity of this. I love that word. Viscosity. It's a great word.
I'm sorry, I was thinking about
No, it's okay. It
jerking
wasn't
off.
that important. I was thinking about viscosity.
Okay, so females don't use vagina. I mean,
No, they do not.
females, public service announcement, don't put soap on your vagina.
In your vagina.
What if they trying to steal shit? Females put other shit in their vagina that they trying to hide.
I know,
shit.
fucking
That they trying to hide?
garlic.
Yeah. Females always put shit in their
Garlic,
vagina.
What? I think we're talking about two different things.
I was talking about some other shit, like females.
Like when you smuggling stuff?
Yeah, females put way other shit in their vagina but won't put soap in
totally
there.
understand.
You got a whole kilo in your vagina, but you won't put no dove in there. The dove throws everything off, but this pure
Yeah.
brick ain't gonna throw nothing off. And the pH.
It's pure. If that shit bust in your vagina, you about to be high as shit.
Nah, this is gonna die.
Yeah, you will. I mean, that's part of it.
There's a lot of female muse that died.
Yeah. Hell yeah. That's horrible.
No, I know I know that, but
We don't know about the fuck.
I lost a couple in the road.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah, I don't know. Are we done with the soap in the vagina? Everything?
That wasn't even the topic. I don't even know how we got there. Looking at the board, I don't know how we ended up there.
We talked about shit.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the
You didn't
vagina
know.
with the asshole.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
I
that's
thought-
what that meant.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, what we
Number
didn't
three?
get to. Yeah.
that's what we were talking about.
That's not what we were talking
Okay,
about.
I was like, cause that's weird. I wasn't talking about that.
I don't even remember. Okay, Tony. So we had this. I don't even know how we got on this conversation.
I don't either, so I'm listening.
But we came to the question of like, would you rather have blood or shit on you? Like if
Oh, cause we was watching the lineup. And the nigga touched the keyboard with the blood, and he's like, "Why niggas always touching blood?"
and like you could need to touch it to know that it's blood. You can't just look at it and see that it's
That's
blood.
blood.
And shit.
Like you gotta be like, "Oh yeah, that's blood."
I don't understand why you have to do that. But anyway.
But that drug onto something else.
Yeah, for some reason we were, yeah. Like, would you rather have blood on you or would you rather have shit on you?
Blood? What? Wait.
I said shit. Cause shit gonna come right off. Blood is like seeping your nails.
You assuming that it's like one of those like hard.
Wait, whose blood?
Somebody else's blood or somebody else's shit.
Rihanna's blood. And Rihanna's shit. Which one would you rather have?
Okay, hold on. I feel like what we need to do is establish what level of shit.
Oh,
Are we
like
talking about diarrhea? Are we talking about turds?
no, it gotta be turds wouldn't stick. That's why I thought shit. Cause either way,
That's
the shit
why I
ain't
thought
that
that
bad.
you thought
'Cause
shit.
Either way, if it's a hard turd, it ain't that bad. If it's runny shit, that shit gonna run off fast in the shower.
But it's shit.
Blood, DMX drenched in blood, that type of blood will freak me out more than the shit would. Like the flesh of my flesh, blood of my blood covered.
But like, think
That
about
would
this.
fuck me
Like,
up way more than the shit would.
shit is like has actual like bacteria
penny
that
smell?
will make you sick. Like
I know shit has a shit smell,
it has actually
Good job.
like actual bacteria that will make you sick.
but I ain't thinking that far though.
Yeah.
But I am. I would rather have blood on me. Like unless the person has HIV, it's nothing that you're gonna get from somebody's blood.
We don't know what niggas may have though. That's the scary part with blood.
Yeah, I know them guys.
Somebody throw blood on you, you like, yeah.
But shit always has the same stuff. You're gonna get pink eye. You're gonna get.
I
sick,
could deal
you
with
gonna
pink
get-
eye.
E. coli.
I can deal with pink. I had pink eye before.
Nasty. And it's disgusting when you really think about it.
It always
Like,
is in
you got
elementary.
shit in your eye.
How did that happen though? I guess I did. I don't know. I was a kid. I thought it was from dirty ass kids in school.
I mean, it is.
I mean, yeah.
It's like I never rubbed my eye
They
with
wipe
shit on it.
their
It was
ass,
like,
and then that one finger breakthrough, and then they don't never wash it.
I woke up, my eyes was closed shut. I couldn't open them shit. I was scared of shit. I woke up screaming. Like my eyes were
You're
stuck.
so dramatic, man.
That was me in pollen season.
As a kid or like as
As a kid,
Oh.
I couldn't open it. I have so much
You still
pollen
going
in
through
my
that?
eye, and I couldn't open it.
So you would have shit on you. I mean blood on you more than shit.
Rihanna blood?
Huh?
Brianna?
Shit
Yeah.
is literally
He said Rihanna
unsanitary.
blood.
Shit is unsanitary.
So is blood.
But it's really not though. Like it's no
I don't know,
bacteria
man.
that you would get sick from with blood, unless the person has HIV.
That's the
Well,
thing. We just
hepatitis.
don't know what these niggas got.
Rihanna don't have HIV.
Okay,
Hepatitis.
fuck Rihanna. Random blood.
I
Like we got this blood from this homeless guy on the street, and we also got this bucket of shit
don't
from
know
the
what this
same
person-
homeless guy. What you gonna choose?
The blood.
Nah. I'm
Are you
choosing the shit
crazy?
regardless. I'm choosing the shit regardless. I don't give a
I
fuck.
don't understand. Like, do
I'm
you not
choosing
know
shit.
what's in shit?
Purge.
Yes, Tanya, but I'm talking about. In my head. I'm thinking about getting clean. Shit's gonna run right off.
And you don't think blood is?
No, blood gets stuck. I gotta do extra. I gotta do it extra. Like I just murdered somebody. You know, OJ had to clean himself after he murdered Nicole. How hard that was. That nigga left drips everywhere and was still
Like,
showed up to
no.
court with blood still on him. Like, damn, I still had to wash everything off.
That's terrible.
What's those bitch ass on there?
That's what I was thinking of next. How she went in there and was like, wash your hands 48 trillion times. Because blood will stay on your...
Who said that?
I just washed a couple 3 times in the time. And it does to your clothes. You could probably get shit out your clothes more
Okay,
than blood.
we talked about a stranger's blood or a stranger's shit and you naked. We not talking about
This shit just got real.
no clothes, somebody you don't know, blood or shit.
My eyes, mouth covered.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's closed. It's not covered.
You trying to do the rules.
Yeah, no, that's-
I got on goggles in the
That's
back.
too good of that's too good of a circumstance. You naked, but your mouth closed.
Are they dirty? I don't know. I
Either
feel like
way, bro, I'm choosing blood.
the average
I'm
person
choosing
wouldn't
shit.
have
It's disgusting.
the average person wouldn't have HIV or hepatitis.
I stepped in shit.
So,
I step in
I'm
shit
gonna go
all
with
the
That's
time.
the worst.
Shit just don't freak me
If
out
I
as much
step on
as it...
blood, I wouldn't be like, oh my god.
No, but if I see a puddle of
I would
blood,
ask what
if I see a puddle of blood on the ground, I see a puddle of shit, I'm be like, oh shit. I'm be more fucked up by the blood.
How?
Because I see dog shit on the floor every day. I'm fucking immune to shit. I shit every day. I see shit every day. Like, shit don't fucking freak me out as much as it does regular humans. Like, shit is shit. Like, I don't even see my own blood every day.
I do.
You see your own
We need
blood?
to make this a worldwide survey because
I think a lot of people would say they'll have blood poured on them. More than shit. Just off the simple fact that shit has this negative, shitty. It's shit.
It has bacteria.
So is blood. Blood is disgusting.
But it's not something that like would like physically actually make
You want
it
Magic
sick.
Johnson blood poured on you or shit?
He got
Got HIV.
HIV.
And he's still alive and cranking.
Because he got money.
Oh, he never had it at all? He just needed a way to get out the league.
By saying that, that's the worst thing.
Nah, back in the day, they didn't even know what it was. What if they lied to Magic the whole time? And he couldn't come out and say they gave me the wrong results. Like,
He
was
just
too
wrote
late.
it.
Yeah, foundation.
JK, you guys. I can
This nigga been alive for a minute.
cheat now.
This nigga never got skinny. He never went through the, like, we never, I don't want to get into Magic Johnson. So, blood. Blood.
Not Magic Johnson blood.
We need to do a worldwide.
A female's blood.
Period.
That's better than blood because it's not all blood.
Yep, some nice yummy chunks in it.
So does the shit.
That's
That's
some
some
nice
nice yummy
yummy
chunks.
chunks.
You might even find some food in there.
Corn.
That's another thing. That's the I don't know factor. of
Peanuts.
shit. You don't know what the person is eating. Asparagus.
Ugh.
Hey Tony, if you got cancer, would you get chemo?
If I want to live, yeah. Which I
Tony's a
would.
doctor now.
I was about to say, I can't even fuck with you no more. You're part of the
That's usually how siblings work.
pharmaceutical
I got some pills for you.
industry.
Doctors are the
Complex.
worst.
Yeah. That's my thing. I was telling Davon because I decided to go through with my my gut feeling of like not letting get vaccinated, and the doctors they like lose their head, like they just can't they just can't figure it out. So my thing is like
I'm laughing at Drake now. You know, sometimes teens don't work out the way teens are supposed to
when did
work
he get
out.
so Caribbean? But
From Canada.
yeah, no. But anyway, so I'm just gonna write up my whole thing, like, cause you know the whole thing is like, why would you do that, whatever. So I'm gonna write down all my reasons. But you know, I realized
You
when
don't owe these niggas no explanation.
I don't, but I don't want to keep having the conversation. And obviously, it's very important.
Next
to them,
time,
so they
if I'm
still
there, I'm
wanna
just be
keep-
like, yo, it's not happening. Please, we don't need to hear anything else. Because I be respectful as a dad in the corner when we go to doctor's appointment. I'm like, her, talk to the doctor, blah, blah, blah. But look, stop putting my girl into a corner. She's not getting the fucking shots. Let it go. I get it. It's your job. It's your job. I get it. I get it. But shut up.
I just want to be able to give them just a piece of paper and I don't have to have the conversation.
It's never going to work. She's going to throw that shit away as soon as she leaves.
They don't need to keep it, but I'm not.
Take this into the
talking
I
about
think
it.
you should read this.
What'd you say?
School?
Huh?
School?
Well, first of all, I prefer that he don't go to public school, but
It's not happening.
yeah, I know. I'm open to it. But anyway, first, if they just do a catch up, they end up getting 12 doses in total instead of the 72 doses that they would if they,
That's a lot of fucking
swallowed
shots.
up. 72 doses, and they haven't and these are my things. Whatever. First of all, it's just the pharmaceutical industry. You can't tell me that y'all don't fucking push stuff that you make money from. You know what I mean? Like, it would be retarded for y'all not to as a pharmaceutical industry. So don't tell me you're not pushing vaccines because y'all make money from it. Like, just, I'm not going to believe it.
And
I don't trust you. I mean...
And when do people start caring about people that much?
Yeah, like, I don't judge you. I don't judge you.
Not
I
even
get
doctors.
it. Exactly. And, like, how come... one of the things that, like, bother me more is, like, the residual effects. So basically, like, when you have a vaccine or anything, like... You're letting this thing cross your blood-brain barrier so your body can create, antibodies to it. But it also opens up your blood-brain barrier for anything else, fucking cancer, meningitis, whatever else you could think of. Like, you open up your body to being more,
If somebody got hepatitis,
attacked.
would you take that blood? Don't
No.
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 You said no.
Stop people got hepatitis.
Well, I do have my Hep B.
You said what?
I got my Hep B shots.
Right.
You
And
got your polio shots?
that's what I was about to talk about. So polio, right? I forgot when it was, but it was a long time ago. They started using what you call it, shit on plants, so the insects don't eat it. Pesticides, whatever. So they started using this one pesticide. They discovered it because they was making wallpaper that would deter.
Stuff away.
Deter bugs and shit, whatever. So they was like, ooh, this shit work or whatever. So every time in the summer they would spray the pesticide or whatever, and people would start getting sick. And at that time they called it polio, whatever. But what it does to the bugs is it breaks down their organs, so they just can't fucking live, whatever. So polio does the same thing. It's the same. They were saying it's the same thing as MS. It's the same thing. Oh shit! Damon just fucked me up. Taylor Swift did the cover of Earth, Wind and Fire, but I can't even process that. But anyway, polio, MS, ALS, the water bucket challenge, all that shit is the same thing. They couldn't call it polio anymore because the government said they couldn't, so they started calling it other stuff. But it does the same thing. It fucks up your brain so that your organs fuck up and you can't live, whatever. That's polio. But anyway, we get vaccines for polio, and I mean, if you want to go off of their shit, it doesn't even exist anymore. It's all this other stuff broken up into all these things. But why the fuck are we still getting polio vaccinations?
Because
herd immunity.
You want me
Get
to
the fuck out of here. Sorry, go ahead. What you was about to say? Go ahead. Were you about to say that?
Because no, if somebody gets polio and then it gets another, like a new mutation or whatever, and then it could cross to the people.
You talk about herd immunity, but shooting people with the vaccine is definitely going to create a new version of polio that you're going to have to fight anyway. That's why they do it, so you can keep getting vaccines. Like, you don't think this lab manufactured version of polio is still going to people? The people still have to make a fucking immunity to it. Like, it's going to do the same thing regardless. And polio don't exist. It's fucking pesticides. Like, they would wonder why, because they associated polio with summertime and shit. Like, that's when people's getting polio the most, is because that's when they was spraying the fucking pesticides.
Polio the mostest?
Did I say that?
I don't know, it sounded funny.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a whole lot. Even when we talk about mercury, like, there was this CVS in, I think it was Florida or something, but they dropped the flu vaccine and they had to close down the whole store and call the hazmat in but yet we're fucking getting this injected into our body. You gotta call hazmat when you drop a flu vaccine like that. And most of the stuff we don't get by it injected it straight into our bloodstream. Like all of those shit you get by like, I don't know, breathing it in or like getting stuck with something or stuff like that. We don't fucking inject it to our bloodstream. That's like a whole nother whatever. I can talk about this all day. Let's talk about something else. Yeah, anyway.
Is there a girl that a girl will let their guy sleep with and not be mad about it?
Probably if she's super ugly.
Probably if you what?
If she's super ugly. No.
No, that's the worst.
No. Never mind.
Like, if your boyfriend smashed Beyonce, would you be like...
And you not there?
Yeah, fuck you doing that?
You can't smash nobody when I'm not there.
That's what I'm saying. Is it any girl...
No.
Beyonce?
Come on, you gotta...
I mean, you can understand, like, obviously you can understand it, like, I slept with Beyonce, like, yeah, I get it. But
if you slept with Beyonce without me, I'd be like, damn, how was that? Come on, bro. Some things you just gotta...
Knowing that it's Beyonce, you can heal faster because you get it.
That's Queen B.
It's like we talked about, like, you get it. Like, I know you can't beat Beyonce, whatever. But, I think...
Beyonce couldn't even beat Beyonce.
I think...
He got it.
I was saying,
He got it.
Come on, you know what Jay-Z did.
Jay-Z even cheated on Beyonce, so Beyonce couldn't even beat. The audience is gonna get it.
That's important.
Them jokes things. Nobody knows that's from. What we got, man? Can you talk about this racist girl before we get out of here that I don't know anything about?
Oh, okay. So Sabrina Claudio, she's like one of those like underground.
That's a
I mean,
weird
she's not underground.
last name, Claudio?
Yeah, I don't know. I was telling Davon, she's like, I don't know, almost how like Kalani used to have like a really big cult following, but she wasn't like necessarily on, but she was on.
Is Kehlani pop now?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She's pop.
Definitely. But yeah, anyway, she admitted to, like, in the past, she made a separate, like, anonymous Twitter so she can go on black girls. And I don't know why she admitted to this. Like, it was probably something where, like, she couldn't even, like...
Nobody faces repercussions anymore.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, for her, I feel like her career is over.
Weeks.
Huh?
Oh, what?
What you say?
What is her career? What is she?
I don't even know who she is.
She's
I heard
a
about
singer.
her today.
She's a singer.
Tanya.
Like, I mean, I don't know. She's big on Apple Music and shit. Like, she's one of those people that's, like, really underground, but you can tell she got connections.
She just so happened to end up on the front page of the Apple Music screen. Like,
Yeah.
fuck you get on Spotify open
Yeah,
page.
exactly.
Who are you?
Exactly. Like, I've seen billboards of, like, her shit in Hollywood and shit. But anyway, yeah.
I'm so out of the loop.
She made... I never really heard any of her music, but I know of her. But... yeah, she made a Twitter to say stuff like, I don't know, it's so sad when black girls ain't got booty, you know, black Spanish girls do this, black girls do this. It's like, I get it. But yeah, basically all the racist stuff she wanted to say about black women, she made it.
Is that racist though?
What?
It's so sad when black women don't have booties. That's racist?
Why'd she even do it though?
Does she know that?
It's racist
why did
because
she do it,
it's...
Oh, because ignorant.
And young, you know, people do shit like that all the time.
White young people are the most racist, ignorant people ever.
Yeah.
But go ahead. Is it racist?
The thing is, it's like, it's saying that, like, all a black girl has is her body.
I didn't get that deep when
I mean, obviously, nobody's really it, but that's really what she's saying. Like, a black girl cannot have, like, that's likening black girls to just having an ass. Like, it's not sad when she don't have an ass. She just don't have an ass.
Right.
Like, all races, some people that don't have an ass. Whatever. But yeah, I don't know.
You think it's over for her though? Or is it something
I don't think she was on enough for that not to ruin her career.
That's crazy that something like that can totally... You could be like, yo,
it's karma.
Yeah. Is that karma?
Because obviously she hated black girls and, you know, black girl magic.
Does she do black music? Like,
People
does
say
make
she
R&B?
sound black. I can't say. I haven't heard any of her music, but people say she sound black.
You haven't heard any of it?
No,
Okay.
not personally.
Nah, she was doing black music. That gotta be it. She does black
it's
music.
R&B.
Yeah. So you can't diss black people and do black music. Get her the fuck out of here ASAP.
Yeah, I just felt like, I don't know, you really hate black girls that much? It's a double-sided sword. It's like, one, it's like, I'm tired of this, people always going to black girls. But two, it also just shows me like just how special and dope we are. Like, she really didn't even have to do that, but the fact that she did tells me that we're really important.
Yeah, just use that as encouragement.
Yeah. Was this 40% of whites think that blacks need to work harder?
I don't know, it was a poll that Newsweek did.
The fuck? Say no.
I believe that. Not that black people need to work harder, but I'm pretty sure 40% of white people think that black people need to work harder.
True.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
Yeah, because it's the pull up your bootstraps, that American thing that people always say when they try to say, like, fuck systematic oppression, just work harder. Like, pull up your boots.
You know, Trump wants people to take drug tests to get food stamps.
I get it.
Addicts can't eat.
That's true.
Those two things have nothing to do with each other.
That's what I was going to say. It gets into, like, the separation of church and state. Like, just because you think somebody shouldn't be doing drugs means they shouldn't be able to eat.
And if that's the case, everybody's about to be off food stamps.
And
including
it's
whites.
not like, I'm about to say, because
those are going to be the main ones.
White people are the main people on food stamps anyway. Like,
Absolutely.
Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, they are, but I don't think those two have anything to do with each other.
No, it's like,
how can your lawyer house get raided and you're still the president of the United I promise I don't talk about Trump. There's some things really I don't understand. Not even grinding, it's just weird. If this was Obama, oh my gosh.
Oh my god, he wouldn't even.
If Obama didn't have any shit, he would have been held as the worst president by. Fox would have been destroying this nigga every day.
You know the girl Stormy Daniels, they said that he paid her off and she was pregnant, and this is our president.
Somebody at my job told me that somebody else, a coworker, said, like, you don't believe that Trump did that stuff with that girl, right? And the person telling me that the other person said that to him, and I was like, yeah, she's stupid. I was like, he
said, grab her by the pussy.
I'm talking about the girl that's.
I know, but if he says that, what makes you think he not grabbing whoever the fuck he want by the pussy?
And why would he be suing her for going against the
disclosure? Yeah, exactly. That should tell you that right there.
Some people just be so delusional in their beliefs that they just skip over all the things that's laying in front of them. Sense. It's like, I know, but like, I was like, so you didn't tell her that, like, why would he be suing her if it wasn't true? Like, if she broke a disclaimer, why wouldn't it be true? That ends it all right there. He made her sign a disclosure.
Yeah, that's just saying that.
The bitch so bold, she was like, fuck this disclosure, I go bankrupt.
Statue of limitations.
You just gotta know. Too bad they ain't gonna do shit for Trump. This nigga's still gonna be. We gotta ride this out. We only got 2 years left, y'all.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, like,
has it been that bad?
He did everything, so just gotta wait till these 2 years.
You gotta wait. And now, if he gets back.
The problem is.
Bro,
that's
if he wins again?
That's what I was gonna say.
Whoa.
If that possibility is on the table, because I never thought that he would be elected in the first place.
Yeah, I've never voted again.
So I'm not.
They got me the one time.
Dang, I gotta vote.
They shitted on me. You said what time?
I gotta vote.
I ain't voting for shit ever again in life. In this country. The one time I vote, Trump becomes president. Never fool me once. Never again, B. Never again. But, yeah, I think that's about it. You got anything else?
Is it men's department or?
Oh, okay. I mean, well, okay.
This is live.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so, do you think you need to put an S on men?
Apostrophe S.
Men is?
No, you gotta put it in the context. That's not.
I'm building it up. You can't just throw a nigga into the wolves. I'm asking him a question.
What?
Okay.
The word men, do you think you need to put an S on it even if it's with the apostrophe?
We're not getting to the
no.
center of
Why?
the issue.
Do I think you have to add an apostrophe
And an S
instead of just MENS?
instead of just men.
Tanya, what is he talking about?
He's trying to frame you into thinking what we about to talk about. The only problem is that the out of contextness makes a difference. But Davon he noticed that, like, you know, in retail stores, right, it says men's department or women's department. But men and women are both plural, so the S being at the end of men or like men's or women's it's very weird. Like men's department. Like
You still don't get it.
No.
he get it. He just deciding how he feels about it. But like, would it be men department? Would it be man's MAN apostrophe S
That
department?
sounds so dumb.
That was
Men's department.
I know.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying why it's
Okay,
weird
okay.
because what else would you do?
Men
Just leave it
department.
men. Well,
That sounds weird. Men department?
Right. What I was saying is that they have to
Men's
put,
department.
even though men is plural, they have to put the apostrophe. They should never put an S. That's weird. But they should put an apostrophe S because an apostrophe S is not saying it's plural. It's saying it's possessive. So saying the department belongs to multiple men. And we went down the rabbit hole of, like, you know, if you're trying to say the skin of a banana, you would say banana's skin. But saying that, how could you tell that the banana is plural? One banana skin, you would say the same thing as you would as like multiple bananas skin. Bananas skin.
Banana peels?
Huh?
banana peels.
That's not what I was trying to find a way to show possession with something that already ends in the S.
Because we were saying that men and women is the only word that really has
It's
that
already
problem.
it's already plural, and I thought of
the
bananas.
word was invented because we couldn't say mans and womans. Like, we had to invent men and women because.
How else could you say multiple men and
So to
women?
put an S at the end sounds weird. Well, not sounds weird. It sounds right, but it's weird because niggas already plural.
Yeah, but where we differ, like, cause I
agree
agree.
with you.
I agree that it's like it's weird. Like you could tell they just didn't think it out that well. Like that, it just never should have been a thing. But it's no other way to say that the department belongs to multiple men without putting an apostrophe S on.
But it's still, in a way, it
Men's
is.
department.
'Cause it is
sounds
men.
weird. Men's
But it's no.
department
If you say men department, there's no possession. It doesn't say that the department belongs to the men. It just says like men might be in that department. You know what I mean? Like.
I mean,
I
that's
don't know.
still the
Either way,
same thing, though.
it's not.
I
Because
mean,
the
'cause
department, without the apostrophe S, the department don't belong to
Does the
men.
woman think, as a female, would you think that if it just said men, would you think like, oh, gotta be some female stuff over there too?
I mean, no.
That's what I'm saying.
Not.
It's still possessive. Like, it still belongs to men. Like,
Language
the S,
arts wise, it's not. If it don't have an apostrophe S, there's no way to say that whatever follows the word men, that it belongs to them.
Why not though? I think that's where we
just
fucked up
That's
at.
just. I mean,
with the
yeah, I
word.
agree. It's
'Cause
the
why
rules
not?
of language. It's the rules of language, but I agree.
The word is a
becomes
word.
like a gray area.
The word is plural. Tony, like, I don't know what the fuck.
But how do you say the department belongs to multiple men without putting the apostrophe S on?
I think it's
I mean,
obvious.
at least being proper. Like,
Oh, okay.
obviously, it's a way you can do it.
I think it's
but-
obvious. Like, it's men. You don't
Men
have to say
department
it
doesn't
belongs to
sound right.
men. If it's
Men's
you
department.
did.
Men's department.
But you can't say men because it sounds weird.
Men department.
Yeah,
That's what
that-
you can't
yeah.
wear. Right.
Yeah.
It sounds
The men department. But it doesn't.
It does.
It does.
Your thing is that you just feel like we're used to it saying men's.
Yeah,
So
that's why it sounds weird.
But
to say men.
language wise, like
Men
obviously
department.
nobody speaks like the language rules that we going off right now. Like nobody use that if they not writing. But it's still right.
Nobody uses what?
Like, you know, how I was telling you, like, you could, as far as possession, if it ends in BANANAS, it would be S apostrophe instead of apostrophe S. Like, you would just put the apostrophe on it, whatever. Saying that to say that that's the right way to do it, and saying men's is the right way to do it, but it's very proper to the point where, like, you would only do it if you were, like, writing, like, a scholarly essay or something. Like, you wouldn't do it in real life, and that's the problem with this shit saying men's department, because
Because you do say it in real life?
Hmm?
Because people do say men's in real life?
You men's.
The problem is that it sounds weird, but it's proper. But it sounds weird because we only use it in writing. We don't use it in real life. So men's department is the only time we've used that like language rule in real life.
True.
I don't know.
Still sound weird.
Yeah, I'm not saying it don't sound weird, but
So somebody just don't put the apostrophe in it with the action, like, oh, I can hear you didn't put that apostrophe in it.
it's no way to know. That's how I'm saying. It's only in writing. It's like the same thing as banana's skin. It's no way to tell if you saying apostrophe like one banana apostrophe s or BANAS apostrophe.
What could they put that? I guess that's the whole reason apostrophe s, but it's a weird thing. They fucked that up. They fucked that money up when they made men. They did. They fucked it up bad. Like I don't know.
Yeah, but that was our debate. We literally had like
Tony,
an
like,
hour
what the
talking
fuck?
about this. It's
What's
so
wrong with you?
weird. It's so weird. I can't even. I don't know. I can't even vouch for it. But
It just always sounds weird to me. Like either way, like
but
men's.
Davon has a really good
It's a bunch of
knack for
men's.
like pointing out stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like we wouldn't even have had this conversation if he didn't think it was weird.
But the more you know.
The more you know.
Because the first time we had the conversation, she didn't even think of the
Nah,
apostrophe s.
not at all. It's one of those things you learn in school and you never fucking use again, so you like forget. There's no reason to use it. You forget.
But do you think department stores are doing that because of a language thing, or you think they're doing it because it just sounds right?
I think they doing it because they gotta be correct.
Nah. Niggas be spelling shit wrong all the time in department stores.
I know. Then they got some
Everything is
fucking, onesie that fucking spelled school and something else wrong. I'm like,
And the actual stitching.
Wait, so
Like,
it
it's
wasn't
the-
like
the
on
design
purpose,
on
like
the-
to be it's cute.
no, it's not. It's some other word on there too that they spelled wrong, but I can't remember. But like y'all didn't.
Either
never
way,
check
it's a
it.
kid's clothing.
It's a
Do it
product.
right.
It's a product in
So you
general.
can learn how to spell school right.
Yeah, my son is not gonna learn how to spell school
SK.
with somebody.
Oh.
It wasn't even that. I can't.
What was it?
It was
I
some
suppose
other
that.
word. I mean, that was one of the words,
Okay.
but it was something else that was like really off. Cause like SKOOL, it's like, oh, it'll be fun, whatever. You shouldn't do that to kids, but whatever.
It's still pushing it.
That's like talking to a baby in baby language while they learning language. Like they gonna learn, or like talking to a slave in like Southern broken English and expect them to learn proper. It's not gonna happen.
Good thing they didn't want them slaves to learn anything. So talk to them the worst way possible.
Yeah.
Because I know you ain't learning. How am I supposed to do my job? That's the catch-22 for being a slave. You want me to do this work, but you want me to be stupid at the same time.
You want me to do it faster and faster and more efficient.
I don't even understand words, sir. You didn't teach me language. I'm not supposed to know it,
Or
right?
your language anyway.
I'm supposed to know English.
The fuck is it?
Dig this hole for me. Just sit there.
Just show me.
That's not funny.
Show me.
Nigga, did you hear
And
me?
then they start whipping, and that's when they was like, they just did anything.
I don't know what you're saying, sir.
Is this what you?
Nigga start dancing.
That's terrible. Our ancestors are looking at us and shit.
I would have been Harriet Tubman.
That's what everyone says, right?
I
You ever
would've
meet a
been
black person that
Killmonger.
didn't say that wouldn't been the strong black person? Man, fuck that. I never have a slave master. Nigga, your boss your slave master right now.
Yeah, true. I'm just the type. I'd be willing to die for that shit. You're not about to treat me like no cattle. The fuck?
Playing put glass in that cereal.
What? Oh, yeah, all that. Nah.
Fuck you getting
I would do
glass
it the
from?
Harriet Tubman way.
What? Sneaking?
Yeah.
And then they go and give you a $20 bill.
Snake.
100,000 years
You see
later,
that
they give you
never
a
happened.
$100. They give you a $20
They've been talking
bill.
about that shit
to
for
suck-
15
Nah,
years.
come out.
They still ain't
They
doing
come out in
that
2020.
shit. That's like 50 years from now. I'm kidding.
That's what I just said. This year's halfway
That's like
over.
right around the corner.
That's gonna be weird to see Harriet Tubman on the bill. I don't give a fuck.
It's
what
gonna
nobody
be weird
said.
for it to be 2020. Like that's
Yeah,
crazy.
that is crazy.
That
We are
shit was
happy
I was
about
born in 1991. To see 2020, that sounds like some Jetsons shit.
My great grandfather was born in like 1918,
He should really
and he's seeing
feel like
2020.
2020 sounds. That sounds crazy.
That nigga don't know what year it is. He don't even know what's going on.
it.
That's not true.
You 108 years old. You know what the fuck is going on out here.
That's not true.
You don't care about the year.
I mean, you don't care, but
You don't know what day it is.
that's true. I can go
You know
a
what
week
time.
and I know.
You don't know what year. You don't know how old you are. Your kids and grandkids gotta let you know. You know you turn today your birthday.
Yeah, I'm
Talking
20,
about my
I'm
100-something
27 and I forget how old I am.
You have 100 and something plus birthday. You don't give a fuck about birthdays no more. I had 100 and something birthday parties. There's nothing you can do once you hit 50.
50?
Yeah, birthdays. There's nothing. Niggas struggling to find shit to do when they hit 22.
That's true. The problem with that is that you just don't. You probably know what you want to do, but you don't know if everybody else is gonna want to do it. And you don't want to do it by yourself on your birthday.
Nah, on your birthday, people just gotta oblige to see your shit, even if they don't want.
I am the king today.
Nah,
like,
not
I always want to have like
Laser
laser tag birthdays or like slip and slide birthdays or like shit like that.
305.
Yeah, like stuff like that, or like drunk Olympics. Like that's the type of stuff I want to do.
Sound dangerous.
But you know, adults be we.
Sophie and them would probably be down to do that. That group of friends.
But I'm about to say they're a special group.
I said they'll probably be down to do that. That sounds like a fun ass thing.
Right.
Drunk Olympics.
never
It sounds
went
like
through
throw
it.
up everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, so throw up or
Oh
blood?
my god.
Throw up or shit?
That's hard.
Throw up is a whole nother. I ain't throwing up off shit. I might throw up off throw up though.
That's hard. I'm throwing off both.
I ain't throwing up off shit.
Right through it. Right through it.
I'm a boy. I done played football and shit. I done stepped in shit.
That changes things for me.
Throw up?
Yeah.
That alcohol throw up. Ooh, that vodka throw up.
The alcohol throw up, I would pick that over shit.
Nah. That vodka, that
Food
nah.
poisoning throw up.
Nah, I can do the food poisoning. That alcohol throw up stinks. It smells like alcohol. Oh.
I would like the fact that it smelled more like alcohol than like
No. Maybe because I'm thinking from my
throw up.
I
Your
threw it
own
up.
smell came out of you.
I'm like, I can't do this vodka smell anymore. That shit, somebody threw a cup of throw up on you.
Oh, bruh, I would lose it. Like, we would have to
This
fight.
stink. That's worse than
I
shit.
don't even like in
mustache.
like TV when they do the fake throw
It gets
up.
stuck in your beard.
But why is that
The
so
chunks.
funny? People always do that in movies, and it's like it's such a funny moment. Like when somebody
when somebody
just
throw up
get,
on
like,
somebody?
covered in throw up.
It is funny.
It's not.
It's
I would
not.
It's
fight.
not what happened to you. Somebody threw up in your car and you beat them
and I
up
fought them.
while they were drunk. What type
And I
of friend are
fought
you?
them.
That's terrible.
Well, first of all, she was being
Real
doing
friends.
way she wasn't my friend.
She was in your car.
I was being.
Why you letting people that ain't friends in your car?
She's my friend's sister or god sister. She ain't my friend.
Why was she in your car?
Because I was the only one to drive. What the fuck else she was
True.
going to do?
Walk. Uber.
Bruh, this is
There was no Uber.
Fort Washington.
Uber was probably just starting. We just didn't know when the
It was in
Probably.
San Francisco, but it wasn't everywhere.
Yeah.
But no. You not.
And you had an
do
old
too much.
Cadillac. You shouldn't even.
I shouldn't care that somebody throw up in my car just because it's old.
Not if y'all drunk. That just come with the
The throw up
territory.
was just the last straw. Like she was being disrespectful the whole time.
So you was
And
waiting.
whack.
You was waiting for the time to hit her with the blows. If you do one, you know how people wait for fights. Like, oh, if you do.
First of all, I'm not
If
the
you
type
sneeze.
of person that. First of all, I'm not the type of person to wait for fights.
That old
avoid. No, I
Who was
avoid
waiting?
conflict.
Who haven't fought since the
I
second
avoid
grade?
conflict. It was just I have a thing with feeling disrespected, and she disrespected me more too many times
Damn, she must have really
in one
disrespected
night.
you. For you to beat somebody up. I haven't seen you beat anybody up since we've been together.
I know, cause I mean, one, I'm an adult, so
But I met you when you was
shouldn't-
like 13.
I wasn't 13.
You were 15.
That's
Excuse
crazy.
me.
Yeah.
Pardon me.
But yeah, I mean, by that time, people knew not to. So no.
She built
She
a
put
reputation for herself.
enough, put enough people in the dirt.
Nah, you just gotta
As a
get
kid.
better skills.
You seen Tanya fight before, right? I need to know because she talk about her war stories a lot, and I need
well,
proof,
first
Tony.
of all, you
Tony,
need to
you were
ask
there.
my mom.
I ain't
Tony
asking
is
your
the
mom.
reason I fought.
I ain't asking your mom
half of the
first
time.
of all.
Me?
'cause your mom gonna lie.
What did she have to
The
lie?
parents always take over the kids and shit.
What did she
Y'all
have to
see the
lie?
story the same way. Like, yeah, Tanya took out 30 niggas.
I'm not saying it was a lot of people,
held her over
but
head through them.
it's-
What? Why would you fight Oh, man, I didn't do nothing.
And why he don't remember that?
That's my thing, because I'm like, I could have saved my fucking energy. Somebody well, the one time that I
And why your sister beating up people for you, B?
I don't even remember nothing.
Because Tony's always been like, people always thought Tony was older than he was. He was young, some older nigga fucked with him, and I don't know what happened, but my mom called me out to fight them.
To fight a boy?
I've only fought boys. Like, I never.
I don't know if I'd do that to my kid. I ain't sending my daughter out there to fight a boy.
I'm the big sibling. It don't matter.
Kinda. It should, right?
The dude wasn't my age.
What if he demolished you?
The dude wasn't my age.
He was younger?
If Tony was 6 and I was 10, the dude must have been like 8 or 9, maybe.
Okay. I guess. You hit 10 and he, I don't know, you 12 and...
teenagers.
Yeah, that's a whole nother thing. That's what I'm thinking in my head, like, Tonya, get out there! You gotta fight Debo, like, and shit. Have your mother ever sent you out to a fight that you just wasn't prepared for?
Yeah, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
That's the worst. Yo, parents be wildin'.
I mean,
yo.
when are you ever prepared for a fight or a certain size
Oh, you
opponent?
prepared sometimes.
Nah.
I've been in school with niggas was at 4 o'clock, you know they fighting in the blah blah blah. That's prepared.
Well, yeah,
that
that's
nigga,
the thing.
niggas in the bathroom sparring the whole day.
All mine were like random occurrences.
Yeah, but I'm saying, just to send your kid to fight somebody is kind of crazy if you think about it. I think Child Protective Services would have something to say about that if they knew that you were like, Davon, Tonya, get the table. like,
but you knew how they called your name, like Tonya.
What if you don't really want to fight that day? What if you chilling?
Nobody ever wants to fight. Who wants to fight?
No. Some people want to fight.
Well, yeah, people that have
anger issues,
don't have
yeah.
no other way to get it out, I guess.
School is full of those. The nigga just walking around trying to fight people. Like, nigga, relax. Shit, it's Wednesday.
I need love.
Where your daddy at, nigga?
That's exactly where I'm fighting.
Fuck that nigga. He see you as his dad and shit. Like, bro,
That's the whole thing.
he's manhandling that guy. What did he do to him? Nothing.
Man, all I ever asked throughout my whole life is just don't disrespect me. Don't treat me like a second-class citizen. That's all I've ever asked. And the only people I fought, they did that.
That's how you know your mother changed. I don't think she would send Deja out there to fight somebody for Jada.
She's a totally different person.
That would never happen, yo.
She cheated.
Huh?
She cheated. She's a totally different person. Like she took the shortcut for Deja and Jada.
What you mean the shortcut?
Like she learned all the hard lessons with me and Tony, and now.
Was y'all that tough? I think Jada and Deja generation probably be crazy. Not crazy as in wild, but just like these niggas think.
No,
different.
She was wild.
Oh, okay.
She was wild, and we lived through it, and now she's like.
Mellow.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. If you hear your mother like, Deja, come outside and fight this girl for Jada, you probably like, Mom, what are you doing?
That don't even.
Chill out.
That don't even.
I know I don't usually say anything, but you gotta chill out on this.
like, nah, B.
But yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's all that.
Okay.
Alright, so don't put soap inside your vagina.
Ding.
Be careful
Fact
when you
one.
cheat.
Ding.
Don't get vaccinated.
That's on you.
I mean, unless you believe in that, that's fine. I'm not mad at that. Ding, ding, ding. And, yeah.
Black people, we do need to work harder, but not because white people think we do. Right? That was it. Yeah. White people, I wish a motherfucker would tell me I need to work hard and you not me. Nigga, you don't know my life. And how you just sum up all black people?
Yeah, that's weird.
You mean the 2 niggas that live in your neighborhood? Jerome really need to work hard. Like, don't even make sense.
He could
I don't think a white
swinging.
person ever seen a black person that didn't work hard.
Right.
And you know we work hard because y'all always stealing our shit that we work hard to make.
That's true.
Don't forget your apostrophe when you say it, mans. If you're born to be single, it's okay.
Sabrina Claudio is a racist bitch, and yeah.
Watch out for the blood and shit that's being tossed on you.
Yeah.
And Cardi B and Nicki just kiss and make up.
I bet you would want that.
Yes. Yes.
What?
That shit just like a fake boob and ass party.
Should be hard as shit rubbing against each other.
I don't know. I never saw it. I don't know how fake ass feels.
It feels like.
If it feels like I don't know how fake titties feel. I know they look good.
I thought Nicki Minaj's Ash before.
Ash.
Ass.
Who? Who?
What it feel like?
It feels like.
We need.
Feels like chair upholstery.
Oh,
It's
we
like
cutting that out the episode.
I can't.
You ain't going on Nicki like that.
You can't really explain what fake ass feels like. It's a whole nother experience.
Fake titties look better than fake ass though. Maybe because I'm not accustomed to the fake ass shit.
I don't know. I think it depends.
You seen Black China ass? You think that look good?
She got a fucking ant thorax on.
That's the problem with fake asses.
They do.
That shit look crazy. But
Fake titties look
I
better.
agree with you. Like
Maybe in 10 years,
fake
I would
boobs
feel
can
different.
can be done very well, but it's
They
it's
can-
not
they
that
can also
often
look
where you
very
find a
tacky.
fake ass that's done very well.
No, I haven't seen one.
It's
It always
weird.
looked like, ew, you didn't work for that. Like I never felt that way
You
with
need to
fake.
work harder.
I never felt that way with fake titties, but with the fake ass, I'd be like, come on, bro, you didn't do one leg day yet. Look at your legs.
When
Little
boob
scrimp.
jobs were new, like you saw those like crazy weird joints that.
Unless the girl got skinny arms, then the boobs look crazy.
Huh?
If a girl's
Crazy
skinny,
bad.
the boobs look
Crazy
crazy.
Crazy
The thing
bad.
is, you gotta have the slope.
Crazy bad.
Yeah.
The thing is, you gotta have the slope. In the '90s, nobody had the slope. It was just like flat, and then like the shit was like circular. Like you could see the actual
90s
like
had the best
implant
fake
piece.
titties, B. 90s had the best fake titties.
Those are fake titties you shouldn't like. The
Nah.
ones now,
Like
like
the
they
Pamela
be
Anderson
looking.
joints? Come on, bro.
I mean, she had a slope.
Them joints look nice, though.
She probably used to spend a good, amount of change on that.
Nah, them joints
There's
probably
some
not
people that
expensive.
take. I know, but I'm saying some people take quarters.
It don't take that. It don't cost that much to get your shit
It's
fixed.
like $4,000 or $5,000.
Yeah.
I got a friend who do that.
You got a friend that got an ass job? How much those cost? The ass shots, the ass injection. Okay. The show was supposed to end like.
I know.
Okay.
But yeah, you can follow me at LTNYA on Instagram, at LTNYA on Twitter. Follow the podcast at ACK the Hero on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.
Yep, and you can follow me at Lycos Tatum on Instagram and Twitter. Yep, and that's it.
Oh yeah. Bitches.